am live. You're live. Let me just ping the server real quick. Give me 1 minute. Today we're playing. I hope I set up the team. I'm also kind of broke now on Pokemon Champions. I have no money. Look at this money, bro. I have nothing. Okay. Schedule everyone live. There we go. Boom. Okay. Make it a little louder. No. I still haven't gotten a shiny yet. From the recruit feature. Let's just recruit something. I'll take a Delphox. Before the day ends, I need to recruit so I can recruit tomorrow. Okay. Let me just go live on all the platforms. Just give me a moment. We're gonna play this team a little bit tonight, probably. I'm looking forward to playing that team again. The Weird Ear Hard Trick Room team. It was so much fun to play. The Hard Trick Room Weird Ear. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, Big Six. Kinda. This is like the, instead of the Floette, it's the Staraptor variation of Big Six. First game of the day, and we're already fighting against a Big Six-esque team. Obviously... Hold on. Dragonite really struggles here. I think I want to just lead Frost last Sneasler. I think it's generally the best lead. Against Charizard, I want the Garchomp. And then, who do I want at the back? I'm thinking about King Gambit at the back. Gives me a good matchup in a Basket Legion. Hold on a minute, guys. I think I am live on Unlisted on YouTube. Yo, what's up, Brandon, bro? I appreciate it, man. I love you so much. I appreciate that, Brandon. How are you doing, bro? Yeah, I think I'm gonna lead something like this. Gives me a good matchup. No, dude, Glimmora is such a good anti-meta Pokemon. I love Glimmora. I love using Glimmora, more importantly. I think I'm short feed. I am... No, it says I'm both public, okay. I don't know what it's all about. Yep, here's the Glimmora Whims lead. I kind of expected the Glimmora Whimsicott lead. I think it's a very common lead into this team that I have right now. The question is this double protect or is this not double protect? I think if I look to fake out the Glimmora, I don't get punished, but I just don't want to give him speed control is the thing. Also, if I fake out Glimmora, I'd potentially break my Sash too. So I think faking out Whimsicott makes a lot of sense. I don't want to potentially break my Sash on my Sneasler for just a fake out. But I assume this is probably double protect on his end. Okay, there's one protect. And Whimsicott is faster than Glimmora, so we should see a spiky shield. There it is. Perfect. So this position, I actually do kind of like this position. That's why I didn't press the Blizzard. Now we get the good utility of Aurora Veil up. And now I'm able to start going on the offensive. He's going to get the Tailwind set up here, and he's going to look to Power Gem or Earth Power. But the thing is, I just want to place Blizzard. I think taking out Glimmora is... I kind of just want to take Whimsicott out. Wait, Whimsicott can Encore my Frostlass. This could also be an Encore onto my Frostlass. So I might be forced to switch here. I think it makes a lot of sense to switch here because of an Encore. Thank God I remembered Encore. What rank am I? I'm Master Ball 3, I'm pretty sure, like 17,000? Rank 17,000 or something. There's a Tailwind. I mean, Tailwind or Encore. I was a little bit of afraid of Encore here too. Here's the Earth Power, but thank God I'm Focus Sash and I'm bulky because of the Aurora Veil. Unfortunately, on my end though... Oh, that's not... Oh, wait, right. I forgot. If this is Glimmora, Whimsicott is always Focus Sash on Glimmora, not Whims. But now switching out Frostlass gives me a potential switch for Weather, too. Your last Pokemon? I actually don't know. I don't know what your last Pokemon is. I want to press Earthquake because I think Sneasler's going down here regardless. Is Feint priority? Feint's priority, so I can just Feint the Glimmora to break its Sash. I'm fine to do that. So we break. So the reason why I want to do this play is we break Glimmora's Sash, and Garchomp will also live this because of Aurora Veil easily. Easily, look at that damage. Like, you tank that. Yes, Sneasler does go down here, but this also covers for the potential Choice Scarf angle on the Basculegion. And now this Earthquake is going to pick up the KO on Glimmora now. And this is like a really huge turn. Yes, yes. Okay. And now the question is... Do I go Frostlass? I actually don't go Frostlass because he has 2 more turns of Tailwind. 2 turns of Tailwind is a little scary. I want to go Kingambit and pressure the Sucker Punch. Poison Toucher on Burden. I'm pretty sure this is on Burden because I'm Dire Claw. And here's the Charizard that we were worried about. It is on Burden. Unfortunately, he does have the... He does have the Tailwind, so he's gonna outspeed my Garchomp. But I just need to spam Sucker Punch in a Basculegion. I don't... Okay, this is Scarf. Without a doubt, this is Scarf, because no way he just lets that go like that. And this game should be... And this is no Megazard, by the way. Oh! Smart. That's so smart, actually. That's so smart on his end. Very, very well played on his end there. The Weather Ball, which is the Ice-type Weather Ball, to pick up the KO on Garchomp. I did not even clock that. I did not realize that was gonna happen. Weather Ball is such a dynamic move. Now he's gonna Mega Evolve. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball Sucker Punch. Just the best option I can do. I think Kingambit just goes down to like anything Charizard throws at it. Frostlass. Here's the Drought. Is this Heat Wave? We get a really, really good Sucker Punch off. That is non-bulky. That is non-bulky Charizard. Does this Heat Wave KO both Pokemon is the question. Ooh, both Pokemon just barely live. Oh, huge. And it's GG's. And it's GG's. Let's go. That Charizard is non-bulky Zard, so it's probably more likely invested into the special attack. How would your team lead if you're facing a Trick Room team? If it's not Kangaskhan, I would just lead my double Ghost. So I would lead my Frostlass Basculegion if it was double, if it was Incineroar lead. And with that lead, I'm able to set up Aurora Veil, and I'm trying to set up the Aurora Veil. Basically, that's the idea. Or I can just run like Blizzard Wave Crash. Love to play brave, play commentate, bro. I am trying my best to one day all be like Aaron Zhang, bro. One day. Do you have the code? The team will be uploaded tomorrow. This is not my team, by the way. It's taken from someone else, but the team rental code will be uploaded tomorrow. Meowstick, Quaquaval. Lineup chat. Here's the lineup right here. Lead into the Sand Straptor team. You have Sneasler Basculation's a solid lead here. Sneasler Basculation's a solid lead. Sneasler Frostus is also a solid lead. Ward Jones, I do have two or three other sand team or snow team snow teams like on my channel if you want to check them out, videos. And I will also be releasing a snow guide hopefully Sunday, so in like 2 days from now. But yeah, I think Basculation, Sneasler, or like Basculation Frostlass, or like Sneasler Frostlass makes a lot of sense into sand teams. Okay, let's see what I want to lead. I'm just gonna lead the Frostlass Sneasler. I don't really know what his team does. I'm a little bit spooked. I think Garchomp has a lot of value outside of the Frostlass. One more question. Will you post it on here? Yes, on YouTube. Not on YouTube. I don't know if you're on YouTube Shorts or not, but not on YouTube Shorts. Like long form videos. I love how Meowstick joined this live, and Homeboy has a Meowstick on the opposing team. Ooh, Scoville and Gambit. Address, dude. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. There's a Meowstick on the other team. Ooh, isn't that funny? I'm actually not gonna fake out. See if I can pick up a KO. Unfortunately, it's not Meowstick female, it's Meowstick male on his team because Meowstick male is the only Pokemon who does get Prankster. But yeah. It's Protect. He wants the Moody boost. Is this double Protect is the question. Unfortunate. It's okay. This is why we get the Aurora Veil set up. He's gonna get the Moody boost, but this is what matters, bro. What's the Moody boost here? We get the Aurora Veil set off. I think he's gonna look to Rage Powder his Scoville, so I want to be able to Dire Claw. Special Defense on... I don't particularly love that. I do live Sucker Punch against King Gambit, even before Aurora Veil. I am just gonna... Oh, I could have fainted. Here's the Mega Scoville. Favorite glass cannon of all time, Kartana. Kartana was so much fun to play in Gen 7 OU. I love playing Kartana. Isn't that the guy? Yo, what's up, Kima? How you doing, bro? Greeting an amazing booty. He actually got a really good Moody boost. Is this Sucker Punch on his end? No Sucker Punch. But look how much damage that does. I don't know if Blizzard KOs here. Especially with the +2 special defense. My Sneasler does lose the Focus Sash, but... I mean, whatever can I do? At least his Scovilla's down. No, the Gambit has not really. Yo, what's up, Neo? How you doing? Guys, I think I'm gonna be streaming Worlds, co-streaming Worlds this year. Not like officially, but I'm planning on it. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the double burn is kind of rough. I think his King Gambit might look to Sucker Punch me. Ooh. Quaquaval wants to pick up a KO on the Frostlass? Is that what I'm seeing? I'm gonna scout on the Frostlass a little bit. And even though I am burned, I'm still gonna close combat the King Gambit. I had a cousin going to Worlds. Ooh. Do you know what team he's running? I want to have some insider knowledge. Okay, I need to... Feint is a move I don't use that often. I need to get more comfortable using Feint. Is this Aqua Step? Interesting. Can I look to double swap here? I don't like my position at all. I really don't like my position at all. Okay, I'm gonna double swap. Oh, okay. This position, I think it's like Sucker Punch into this Kingambit and then another Aqua Step, which is the reason why I want to double swap. He is running Trick Room. Ooh. Trick Room is a fun team. Is it with Mega Camerupt or like Mega Mawile? Because I know there's like 2 Trick Room teams that are running around. Dude, this guy, he's getting greedy. He's getting very greedy. See, you know what I do? I show him my Kingambit only to go back into Frostlass. Can Quaquaval get Ice Spinner? Is that a possibility? Yo, at some point can you drop the team code? Yeah. I'm also posting a video about it tomorrow if you want like a full guide on it too. A Protect on the Quaquaval. Okay, I just lose my Frostlass unfortunately. Dude, I genuinely don't know what Quaquaval does. Like, does Quaquaval get Ice Spinner? Ooh, you know what I can do now? I can go into my Kingambit. Oh, sorry, I can go into my Sneasler. I have Fake Out Pressure into no double protect. Well, he has a 1 in 3 chance of landing the protect. He hasn't revealed his last Pokemon, though. If I were to assume... I actually don't know what his last Pokemon is. But, like, the unfortunate part right now is that I really don't want an Earthquake right now. Like, I really don't want an Earthquake, but I think I almost have to. How fast is Quaquaval? 85? It's +1, though. If I Earthquake into Sucker Punch, do you think Quaquaval goes down? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think my Sneasler does go down, but I'm okay with that. I think Quaquaval takes it out anyways. That means I can get my Sucker Punch there. Okay, yeah, I'm totally okay with this. Unfortunately, the Quaquaval does get a Moxie boost, and this Quaquaval is +4. This Quaquaval is +2 in speed, +1 in attack. This should pick up the KO1 Kingambit. Oh my god. What is that Kingambit eating, bro? Now this could be close combat into my Kingambit slot. I don't think Sucker Punch even picks up the KO on Quaquaval. I don't think it does. And I'll just hit a Rock Slide, I guess? Ooh. I guess? Mega Kanga, Mega Blast, but I think I've seen that with like Fervig... What is it? Fervig Vivillon? I think? When is a double switch acceptable? I think, okay, like double switching is like a hard thing to know when to do because I don't think double switching is that common. But like, for example, if you... Oh, that's actually really close. Use his Sucker Punch and it picks up. It picks up the KO. RIP. I tried for the Sucker Punch. Because like, for double switching, you want to bait your opponent to do something. Like, for example, like, you go into a fighting You go into like, I don't know, like a fighting flying type, you bait an earthquake, and then you bait like an electric move or some shit, and then you want to double switch in and out. So I think it's difficult, and if it doesn't work, I feel like you get punished. I don't know. A Team of Doom. Bro, that's the first time I've ever seen a Quaquaval on my screen. I got like stun locked. I didn't know what to do against that Quaquaval. I want to try and bring the Dragonite. Now this is Perish without a doubt. Ooh, into Perish, I'll just leave Basculation Frostlass. I'm actually pretty happy about the Basculation Frostlass lead. And then how fast is Gengar? Or Mega Gengar more specifically. How fast is Mega Gengar? How fast is this boy? Is it Mega's 130? What are Mega Gengar sets? Just leaving double ghost so I can swap out is really good. I want Sneasler too. Garchomp puts a good match. Garchomp does have a pretty good matchup here. Kingambit, not so much. I could lead Kingambit if I'm expecting Incin, and then I don't have a crazy Gengar weakness. I'm actually gonna try that. Oh, I'm gonna get Garchomp. Not seen a Perish Rain before. This is a very common team, Neo. I've played it a few times on stream. It was created by a Japanese player. I don't know the full history behind it, but it was created by a Japanese player. It's just Polytoad Swampert, okay. Honestly, fair enough. This could also be Perish into Gengar too. I highly doubt this is Perish into Gengar. I think this is Arc and then either Incin or Vivillon. I'm gonna look to get an Aurora Veil off and just like get some damage on the Swampert or something. He doesn't have any method to set up Rain again aside from switching out. But no, this is a very common team. I've seen this team too many times. This Perish Rain, like this exact team. Unfortunately, I think this Swampert's protecting. I should have just like kowtowed into the other slots. Now, the big problem with this team is actually our Caledon. Our Caledon is a really big problem. Because we have a bunch of physical attackers on the team, so yeah, our Caledon can pose a really big problem. Now the question is, what does he do on this turn? Do I switch out? I don't think this is like ever Ice Punch into Frostlass. Now the question is, who does he swap out into Politoed here? Who's the Politoed swap? I'm just gonna aim for the Swampert because it already pressed Protect. I think it's a lot safer of a switch, or safer of a move selection. It's just Swampert, okay. Do you have Aura Sphere? Do you have Electro Shot? It's Electro Shot into my Garchomp probably. Ooh, are we gonna get an immunity here? Please. Oh no, it's a Gambit? Okay, you do chunk it a little. We should get a good chunk on this too. I'll take that. I'll 100% take that. Now the question is Frostlass an obvious play? Is Frostlass an obvious play, swapping Frostlass in? Do I punish the Protector or Caledon? I think Frostlass might be an obvious play. So I want to look to double this Politoed. Because then if I go into Frostless, we're just in a cycle of doom. You withdraw the Politoed, there it is. Into Vivillon. I think Vivillon's going down. Is this Protect? No Protect on the Archaludon. Sure, the Dragon Pulse. I do live. This Archaludon is playing very risky, I can't lie. He is playing this Archaludon super duper duper risky. Here's the Swampert. Okay, here's some tech. I'm gonna show you some tech here. I'm gonna swap Kingambit out for Froslass because Kingambit's the slowest on the field, so he'll move last. So that means I'll switch after him. Because Archaludon's 85 base speed, because switching out is based on speed too. So Archaludon's 85, Swampert is 70, but it's 140 under rain, and Kingambit's undoubtedly the slowest on the field. So now I'm just freely able to go into my Froslass. Watch this. No weather, or no swapping a Politoed is interesting. Archaludon presses Protect, sure. This means it's Earthquake on the Swampert. We get a really neutral Dragon Claw off. Here's the Earthquake. I do have Weather Control. Not anymore, I guess. It is a 3v3 now. I low-key want to go Basculegion. If I go Basculegion, how do I get punished? One more turn of Aurora Veil. I can protect on Basculegion going to Kingambit. I think Archaludon's the one that stays on the field. And I don't have... Unfortunately, I don't have Choice Scarf. Because this Archaludon should outspeed my Basculegion. Man, Weather Wars are such a headache, no? What do you guys say? Dude, Weather Wars are actually such a headache, I feel. There's your Swampert. Should show me Electro Shot. Just show me the Electro Shot. Into the Basculegion slot. Wow. I'd be surprised if this is Kingambit. Actually, it could be Kingambit, him predicting my Protect too. It is Basculegion. We love to see that. And now I just go back into Froslass. I'm not gonna make the same mistake as before, and I'm just gonna kowtow the Politoed slot. Don't really want to make the same mistake. The only problem is I'm slowly losing HP. I am slowly losing the HP battle, and Archaludon is just really scary in the late game. You withdraw your Politoed. You withdraw your Politoed. You Dragon Pulse into the slot. Sure. That KOs? Ooh, I think I might have lost. Oh. That KO was unfortunate. Actually, he has +2 in special attack, I guess. I need to try and like low kick the Archaludon. I need to start taking this thing down. He's gonna swap his Swampert out. Oh, he's gonna Protect. Oi. So this is no Protect on the Archaludon. Does he predict my Protect and he goes for a neutral Dragon Pulse? Ooh. Episodic combat ranks, does a Vanillix with Blizzard sound like it'd be good? I think Vanillix with Blizzard has a niche in the meta, yeah. I think Vanillix has higher special attack than Alolan Ninetales. It does have lower special attack and speed than Froslass Mega, but he doesn't have to hold like a Mega. what's it called? Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about holding like a Mega Stone. So I think Vanillix for sure can be played. I've played with like 2 or 3 Vanillix teams already. And I like the feel. I do like the feel of it. Huh. Okay. Sucker Punch on Swampert seems... I'm Sucker Punch Swampert. Yeah, I thought he was gonna swap, but like... I was a little bit worried about an Earthquake Protect angle here too. I really like Snowboarding Aurora. Yeah, no, Snowboarding Aurora is very strong. I think you can run it. Like, people like to run like Never Melt Ice. I think Ice Shard, Blizzard, Snowboarding, Freeze, or not. Blizzard, Freeze Dry, Aurora Veil, Protect or something. Okay, my way of winning this is him predicting wrong. Am I gonna protect my Basculetian or not? And is this Last Respect gonna KO? Two very important questions. What? Is this Perish on Poly? This only makes sense if it's Perish on Poly. Oh. That... Crit... Don't think it mattered. Now is Arcaldon can press Protect. Question is, does he press Protect? I think he does. This is a 50-50. Does Arcaldon press Protect or not? I see a way of winning this, kinda. There's just Electroshot as GG's. Okay. I think I got a little bit outplayed on this game. Just a tiny bit outplayed. Yeah, wait, why did I FF? When the animation was just gonna play like right now for Electroshot. Yeah, I don't know why I FF'd. Hey, I didn't lose though. I ended in a forfeit. Hmm. 1765. Tell me if this is good. That Vanillix with the Arachnoid, Water Bubble, and Water Veil. I think Arachnid is just a little weak in the meta. You'll be really weak to Rock if you play that though, but I think it's like decent. I think it's okay. I think it's an okay team comp. Okay, this is Eric Rios NAIC 2016. Question is, how do I want to play this? I think because this is Eric Rios 26, this is Mega Arrow, I'm pretty sure. I want to lead Bass to pressure Aqua Jet. Dragonite or Frostlass? I think Frostlass makes a lot of sense. I can just Mega Aurora Veil again. Sneasler can be fine, but I'm really scared of Farig if I bring Sneasler and double flying and dual wing beat on the arrow, so I'm gonna bring Garchomp Gambit. Dragonite isn't brought with Frostlass because it's Mega, although I think Dragonite can be brought here, but it's not as strong as Frostlass. Hoping that this lead is like Aerodactyl something. The only worry I have if it's like an Aerodactyl +1 lead is like if he has Farigiraf at the back, you can just completely negate the Aqua Jet. But like I realistically don't really need Aqua Jet either. I can just Wave Crash the Aerodactyl because I'm not pressured by anything the Aerodactyl has on the Basculetian slot. That's the plan. 1699. This is Aerodactyl. Garchomp Charizard. Okay. Not my cup of tea, I'll be honest with you. Not my favorite lead. Not my favorite lead. I need to protect. I'm gonna swap in Garchomp and protect. Basculegion is... Wait, hold on. Ian, when is your next live stream? Yo, dude, Travis, how are you doing, bro? Also, dude, I don't know. I don't know when my next live stream is. When are you live? Okay, I do live Solar Beam. On Basque, I do live Solar Beam. But I think I'd rather just go into Garchomp and preserve my, weather right now. Oh, we both do the same thing. Oh. The Kingambit Valley goes crazy. When is next stream? I appreciate it, Travis, by the way. I do appreciate it. It's probably Heat Wave. This could be Solar Beam into Garchomp too. But now, because I did Mega Evolve, I have Weather Control next turn. It's like the biggest thing. Because Frostless is faster than Charizard, so I would Mega first if I Mega on turn 1. That still does a fuck ton to Garchomp, so I think this is max special attack. Or a crit. A crit also makes sense. And a burn. Okay, you know. Okay. The gods are on his side, apparently. The gods are on his side. What are the chances of that? Like 1 in 10 into 1 in 24? Okay. That makes sense. Well, rip my Garchomp, bro. I'm gonna Roar Veil. To Sylveon, you didn't bring Trick Room, but you still brought Sylveon Kingambit at the back. Now that you showed all your Pokemon, I'm actually happy to Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet doesn't seem as, like, crazy bad. Oh my god, bro, dude, this Garchomp is miserable. Legit the most miserable Garchomp ever. Oh my god, dude, Kingambit is so strong. Put a Poison Jab and go to Gambit. Poison Jab going to Gambit. What are you gonna do? You withdraw Gambit into what? Charizard? What happens? Is it Hyper Voice? Dude, this gonna do no damage because I'm burned. GG's. I got the poison at least. Let's look on the bright side. I get poison. Roselli Berry doesn't help me here. I think I still die. Ooh, I live! But I still died of burn. I will still go down to burn. But bye-bye, Garchomp. You found your Frostless. Yo, let's go. I can go Frostlass again, I guess. Frostless is the fastest on the field now. Thankfully, Frostless is the fastest on the field. I'm actually gonna low kick this slot. As crazy as it sounds, I'm gonna cover the Kingambit swap. He's been playing very dynamically. Yeah, it's not my team, Warzone. It's not my team. I'm featuring this team, so it's like it's not my team at all. Okay, there's some growing pains with this team. There's some growing pains with this team, I will tell you that much. Question is, how do I win this? How do I win this is the question. Is this slow Sylveon? Don't even know if this is slow Sylveon. But I think this is Garchomp here. I'm just gonna try and Sucker Punch it. The Sylveon. And last respects, I know it's resisted, but like... does not pick up the kill, but Poison will next turn at least. Use the Heat Wave, it will take out my King Gambit. And I'll take a brunt of a Hyper Voice. But... this takes down Charizard at least. Poison takes down... Hey, he has a whole ass King Gambit at the back actually. This game's over. I'm not Aqua Jetting the Garchomp to death. I am most definitely not Aqua Jetting the Garchomp to death. Okay. Let's just continue, man. Continue on this adventure. Love you. What a name that is. It's W spread positivity. You know what I mean? Drampa on this team is really weird, given that there's no Trick Room outside of Metagross. I see more value actually in Dragonite here. It just resists the fire, the poison, or the fire, the fighting, the steel, the water. I'm gonna try bringing Dragonite here. I just need to look out for Ice Punch on the Metagross. And that probably means I'm not bringing Garchomp in here either. I think yeah. I'm gonna lead Sneasler because Talonflame might be a little bit of a problem. Yo, what's up, Avit? How you doing? How are you doing, bro? Yeah, but Garchomp plus Dragonite is a really tough bring to sell because they're both 4 times weak to ice. Frostless, to be honest, Frostless is okay. I personally wouldn't bring Frostless into this matchup because of double Steel Fire and also Dark. I think it's a little tough to play Frostless, so I think Dragonite has a lot higher value it can bring. Use Talonflame Gambit, okay. Why do people run what is Phi Dragonite? I'm just gonna Mega. I want to fake out the Talonflame really bad. The question is, does he press Protect? Does he press Protect? I'm good at close combat. Basket Legion. Oh, it's Metagross. Metagross. Physical Dragonite, because I think it's very strong with Inner Focus, so it can't lower your Intimidate, as well as, well, it can't like Intimidate you. And then... what the heck? Yeah, it can't Intimidate you, right? And then... what's it called? Physical... you can't get lowered by Intimidate, you can't be flinched, and you just have a lot of damage output with regular Dragonite. This turn, it's a very volatile turn, mainly because this could be Ice Punch or Psychic Fangs. I don't know which. I really don't know which. So I think it's best to just CC again. Or just like Dire Claw so Talonflame doesn't get the... yeah, I'm good at Dire Claw Talonflame. I don't know if he's Ice Punching or Psychic Fangs. Preferably he does press Psychic Fangs because I have the Focus Sash, but we'll see. Because, like, realistically, his turn should be Tailwind +1. Should be his turn here. Here's a Tailwind. Oh, yeah, the Fake Out. No, you're right. You're so right of it. Sneasler is still faster. Deals a crazy amount of damage. We get the Poison. What's just Metagross Ice Punch? It is Ice Punch, unfortunately. I do have multi-skill, so I do live. If the Heat Wave hits both, I think it picks up double KOs. And the Poison picks up the KO on Talonflame. GG. Not GG's, but like this is a good game. This is a good game right here. I lied, this is not GG, but like he still has 2 more Pokemon at the back. But we took out 2 Pokemon at least. Sneasler, what? Gambit. Dragonite being chipped here is not the most optimal. I'll be honest with you. It is not the most optimal. Let's see. I low-key just want to press double move here. I low-key just want to press double move, see who he fakes out. You do fake out the Sneasler. Holy Sneasler damage. Come on, don't... Oh, Miss King Gambit? Oh, missing King Gambit is not the best. I'm actually quite sad about it, missing King Gambit. Not particularly too excited about that one. I think Gambit... The Swords Dance is very... 2 more turns of Tailwind. Could be a Sucker Punch in here. I think it's Sucker Punch. Is it Sucker Punch or... It could be Sucker Punch or Protect. It could be Sucker Punch or Protect into this King Gambit. I think it's highly likely to hit Sucker Punch. Oh! Into the Sneasler. Protect Bro. Average RNG bait. Here's the... Dude, why is that Sneasler so small? Hold on a minute. What's the steel... what's the Heat Wave coverage for? The Heat Wave coverage is for Steel types. Because Froslass struggles with Steel type Pokemon, so you want to bring Dragonite into like Steel type Pokemon, like the Metagross or the Scizor. Yo, how are you doing, Exiled? Exiled. Just one more turn of... He does have one more turn of Tailwind I need to be a little bit wary about. I'm gonna see if I can get greet another Tailwind. I did press Protect last turn, unfortunately. And I'm gonna protect my Basket Legion. Let's see what he does. Sure. Let me just kowtow into the slot. I need to hope Aqua KOs the... Is this fast? Is this fast Gambit is the question. I don't know if this is fast Gambit. I low-key just want to double Sneasler and then just have an endgame with Bass. Or just try to have an endgame with King Gambit. I just want to double the Sneasler here. Just got a 12 win streak with the 2. Yo, let's go, Dylan. Dalen. Dude, Dragonite's been on the rise lately. Don't get greedy. I mean, maybe I got a little greedy there. Okay, well, that's a wash of a turn. That's legit a wash of a turn. Thank God he pressed Sucker. But that reveals a very important thing. That reveals something very important. My King Gambit is faster than his King Gambit. So am I able to low kick this? If this is Sword Stance, he might not even have low kick. He might press protect again, so I'm gonna just hedge a little bit. I'm gonna hedge a little bit. He's +2 King Gambit. He has +2 King Gambit. Oh, not enough. Not enough. I do live this from Sneasler though, I know for sure. Unless it's Adamant Sneasler. Looks to be Adamant Sneasler. Looks to be Adamant Sneasler. I live that if it's not Adamant. Hold on, let me look at calc again. Gambit, Sucker Punch into Basket Legion. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's Adamant. That is for sure Adamant. Unfortunate. Yes, I fully thought this was gonna be. I fully thought this was gonna be SD Ironhead. Did you? No, this is not Scarfask. This is Mystic Water. Mystic Water Bastion Legion. Do I run the double Ghost lead? Do I run the double Ghost lead here? I think the double Ghost lead does make sense. It does struggle with King Gambit a little. Or I could leave something like Basket Legion Dragonite. Just leave Frostless in the back. I'm actually going to try this because double Ghost and then King Gambit seems really scary into Frostless. I'm going to try this Dragonite pick once more. This is the Dragonite Redemption. Gambit Garchomp? Ironhead. Gambit's a lot of value here. Gambit's a really good value on the Garchomp. It's Parasong or normal Mega Gengar. We can't tell from right now. We cannot tell right now if this is either or. Yeah, it's for sure either. Rims Gengar. This? Okay. This? Okay, guys. This is so scary. The reason is, I can't press Protect. I cannot press Protect. Or Tailwind. Because he has Encore. He's gonna Mega Encore trap me. So I need to just play fully aggressive or swap out my Dragonite. But I like the position I'm in right now. And if this Dragonite does, or if this Gengar does press Parasong, I'm able to punish it. And look how beautiful that Gengar looks too. Look how beautiful that Gengar looks. Shiny Mega Gengar, legit one of my favorite shinies ever. Okay, then this is not Parasong if he's Tailwinding. This is probably Shadow Ball. There's probably Shadow Ball then into my Basket Legion. I'm okay with it. Yep, my Basket Legion's dead. But please, 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 Dragonite, just don't miss your Heat Wave. Just don't put up Pyroar. Thank you. Thank you. And we get the burn on Whimsicott. No freaking way. What the heck? We get the double burn. What's the chances of a double burn? 1 in 100? Hello? Hello? 1 in 100? What are the chances? Dude, this Dragonite may be better than my Pyroar. Oh my god. Oh my god. He does have Tailwind advantage I need to be a little bit careful of. I'm gonna go King Gambit. Garchomp. I low-key just want to perma-sucker this Gengar slot. I'm gonna see if I can get a... I'm gonna see if I can stagger the Tailwind too. Bro is cool in a shiny Mega, but not regular. Dude, regular Gengar is just like... just a tiny little tint higher. Oh, he's running the Wisp on this. This is most definitely not Perish. But the Garchomp doesn't pick up a KO on my Dragonite either. Good. Good, good, good. It's a Life Orb, Garchomp, very good to know. We get our own Tailwind set off. He should be one more Tailwind turn. Gengar's gonna die to Bird next turn, so I'm able to Sucker Punch the Garchomp. 2 more turns of Tailwind. Oh, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. Mainly because Dragonite... Ooh, I can swap Dragonite out next turn. Because Gengar goes down. Ooh. And then I get the advantage on Garchomp for a turn. If he has Protect, he has Protect, and I'm just a sad man. Y'all know what I'm saying? Pick up what I'm putting down. Communicating. Communicating. Okay, we have to Protect. We get a Sucker Punch off at least. That does 20%. 20%. GG. Legit GG. Double into my Dragonite. Bro really wants him dead. I unfortunately made the big mistake of bringing... I'm pretty sure I also brought Garchomp. So I did make a pretty big mistake bringing Garchomp and Dragonite. But I need to go Garchomp here. Or do I let Dragonite go down? Letting Dragonite go down is another option. And then we just have 2 healthy Pokemon on the board. See if I can greet the double Protect. Oh my god, we land the 1 and 3. We land the 1 and 3. I feel so bad, but I feel it changes the board so much now. Does this KO? Doesn't KO. But mine is just gonna do a lot less damage. Oh my god! Oh my god, look at that damage! But now the board changes a little, because I have the Tailwind. I have 1 turn of Tailwind. Question is, does his Sucker Punch KO my Kingambit? Is the question. I'd rather not afford a Speed Tie and just Dragon Pulse the Garchomp. Does Sucker Punch KO in this range? Okay, the Garchomp has Protect. Okay, that checks out. Okay, yes, Double Protect. That makes sense. That also checks out. That checks out. Both of us Pokemon have Double Protect. I mean, sure, we'll take it. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. If I can chunk Garchomp enough, I'm just hoping Earthquake picks up the KO. I'm gonna Tailwind, because he could Sucker Punch my Dragonite too. Sucker Punch Protect also works. Bye-bye, Kingambit. Bye-bye. Actually, Protect might have been better. Because now he has 2... He can, like, Sucker Punch Earthquake and it's a Speed Tie. I mean, this all relies on a Speed Tie now, but I think, like you said, there was a guaranteed way of winning this. I think it's up to fate who wins. It's a coin flip, and it's up to fate on who wins. Is it my Garchomp or is it his Garchomp? Or yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, the Sucker Punch Protect play was definitely the play Then I have 2 Pokemon on the board, and then I force him to make a choice. Whether who to KO. It's okay. And then I lost a 50-50 at the end. All your luck went into the double burn. So true. I got the double burn, and then I got the double protect, and they're like, yep, nope. Hell no. What is this evil team? What is this evil team that's on me? I think Sneasler Frostlass. I like Sneasler Frostlass with this team. Always Sneasler Dragonite with this team, then Gambit Basque in the back mostly. I was told to go Sneasler last. Or if it's Sneasler Dragonite, Sneasler last. Wait, are you? Okay, hold on. You're rank 1. Can you prove it? Is there any proof? I don't know, it's maybe Trick Room? But for Uniclus, it could be Trick Room. You're right. I think I want to lead Sneasler Frostlass here, because if this is Reuniclus, I just want to set up the Aurora Veil. I do just want to set up the Aurora Veil. And then I will bring King Gambit and Basque Legion. Okay. Wait, do you have Discord? DM me Discord. DM Discord. I want to see this. I want to see this. Because I am, okay. There's a server in the bio you can join through. Gardevoir Sableye. What is this? What does this duo do? What the hell does this duo do? No! The Unburden! Okay, the unfortunate part of pressing Fake Out in Aurora Veil is Encore. You know what I mean? I can Blizzard here. I can hit a Blizzard. You know what? I'm just gonna hit a Blizzard Dire Claw. I'm kind of scared of this Encore on the Sableye. Shit. But are you the creator of this team? Master Ball 1. Crazy. Are you the creator? Oh, yeah. Like that, like, video that he had. Okay. What fuckery is this guy pulling off? What fuckery is this guy pulling off? Hello? Hypnosis? Oh my god. Guys, RNG is a skill, by the way. I want to let you guys know that RNG is a skill. No, but he can't Encore me because I pressed Dire Claw Blizzard. That's why I pressed Dire Claw Blizzard. So I can't get Encored. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? Is it guaranteed if he presses a Fire type move? Is it guaranteed that he gets out? Or is it just like some Fire type moves? I don't know if this Blizzard gets the KO. Ah, not enough. Not enough. No, freezes. He just wants to. Why did he gravity? I'm so confused why he pressed gravity on turn 1. Wait, I'm so confused why he pressed gravity on turn 1. What's the point of the gravity for Sableye Hypnosis? Or like Gardevoir Hypnosis? What's the gravity for? Expanding Force? I'm gonna protect Frostlass. And just Dire Claw the Sableye. Gardevoir dies this turn anyways. I wonder if this is Hypnosis onto here. He bird me, so he can't. He can't do shit. Let's just pick up the KO. I have a feeling... That's not enough damage. That's so sad. Bank goes first, he could have got Gardevoir. Oh. Yeah. I see what you mean now. So I don't take this much damage on the Sneasler. I get what you mean. I'm starting to understand this team. This is day one. This is day one of this team. Wait, but okay. The thing about the burn is he's not supposed to thaw out though. Turn 1. I thought it was was it? Oh no, it's just 1 and 3 freeze on every turn, and then guarantee unfreeze on turn 3. Never mind. I want to just swap into Gambit. They can thaw at the same turn. I was thinking about sleep. I was thinking about sleep mechanics if they changed that. At this point, I think I just let my Sneasler go. I'm just gonna feint the T-Tar, bro. This is gonna do 1 damage. I'm gonna let the T-Tar go. Dude, I am so confused. I am actually so confused what this Reuniclus is gonna do now. Like what? What is this Reuniclus gonna do? 2%. Let's go. 2%! Okay. He Mega this Gardevoir, so this is not Mega T-Tar. I can go Frostlass to get the weather again. Or I can go Basque? I prefer Frostlass here for sure. Just getting the weather up again just seems really huge. Just win the weather war. I think fuck. Is this Gravity? Is this... Gravity's still up, so this could be Reuniclus Hypnosis, can it not? This Reuniclus get Hypnosis? It doesn't get Hypnosis, okay. I think I'm gonna just low kick the T-Tar. And then just press the Blizzard. How many more turns of Trick Room? 2 more turns of Trick Room. I just want damage. I don't think he can KO either Pokemon. Oh, interesting. He wants the 100% accurate Focus Blast. If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. I understand. What? I kind of understand, but it's just so weird. Yeah, exactly. Gravity makes it 100%. Okay, we got the Basculegion at least. My only worry about a double protect is the Sableye switch. That's my worry. But like realistically speaking, how are they gonna... I think there's like Shadow Ball here. If this is Sableye Switch, I pick up the KO too. If he wants to win the Weather War, he can swap out. But his team was just slow, so at least if I make it out of Trick Room, and there's 1 more turn to Trick Room, I'm pretty happy. And I'm very happy that he did this. I am very happy that I did this. And I'm very happy that I did not protect Basculegion, otherwise he could have encored either Pokemon. Actually... Even if I double protected, it would have been fine. Even if I double protected, I would have been fine. The reason why if I double protected would have been fine is because I Aqua Jet's faster than Sableye outside the Trick Room. Okay. Now, Wave Crash, Shadow Ball. Yeah. Unless they pull some, like... Imagine they just pull out the most crazy priority move ever. No, I think it's over. Dude, I don't know what happened this game. Like... What is this team I'm playing against? What is this team I am playing against? Although she is very... Okay, thank God. We made it out alive, outside of Trick Room at least. Like, that's like the main thing. Hey, it almost worked though. It almost worked. It almost worked. And this is the beauty of closed team sheet. This is legit the beauty of closed team sheet. Because I think it's crazy how it almost worked. If you want 100% accurate on Focus Splash, just play Mega Raichu. That is so true. But I think the only thing is if he wants a slow Trick Room, right? If he wants a slow Focus Blast user, you should have just switched Detour out. Shouldn't have. Said made it out of Trick Room like it's Vietnam. Oh, it's so hard. GG's, bro. Yeah, No Guard is crazy. Oh my god, what is... Oh my god. I wonder what this is, guys. I wonder what this is. Okay, I'm kind of afraid to bring Basculegion into Dry Skin and then double normal. I'm a little bit afraid of bringing the Basculegion, so I'm probably gonna leave the Basculegion. I think just Dragonite just has a better matchup into Camerupt and Sharpedo. And if I actually don't particularly love the Sneasler lead into Fervig. I don't particularly love it. I want to leave something like this. And then in the back, I just want Basculegion Sneasler. Garchomp is not being brought here. Yeah. I wonder what he's leading with it. Dude, this guy has... You know what's crazy? This guy has 3 Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. He has 3 Pokemon that relies on Mega Evolution. The Sharpedo, the Camerupt, and the one Pokemon I forgot. What is it? Yeah, Sharpedo can Gambit Drampa. So, I think it's quite obvious what he does here. Yeah, we need to be careful for the Heliolisk. I think... I have a feeling this is more of like I just have a feeling this is this Chople on the Maushold? I think this is Chople on the Maushold. Which I'm gonna protect. Kowtow. I feel like this is more Follow Me than anything, but Pop Bomb, I'm kind of scared of Pop Bomb. He has to follow me, yeah. He gets the Trick Room set up at least. But the great thing about this is I can get a good swap into I can get a good swap into Basculegion on this turn maybe. Or I should be slower. My Kingambit should be slower here. I think I can just double attack right now. Do I want a low kick? Dude, he's so weak to fighting. He's so weak to fighting, I just want a low kick. But like, it is so commonly Chople. It is so commonly Chople, so he might live. So I'm just gonna Kowtow this. hypothetically speaking, the turn order should go Ferret Gambit. It should go Ferret Gambit D Knight Mousehold. Let's see. What the fuck? What? Bro, what elo am I at? What elo am I at? Nasty Foot? Hello? Is he gonna baton pass into Drampa? Novert, Camerupt. I need to be a little bit wary about this. Okay. I need to take out for Farigiraf, which will open the position for Basculation Sneasler. I can also protect... I want to just go into Basculation, like a good defensive Basculation swap. I need a KO for Farigiraf, so I'm able to Aqua Jet. I think Sneasler's the most expendable. But I'm gonna go Basculation. Basculation should, like, just in case of an Eruption or Heat Wave. Why did he want a Baton Pass? Oh, Whelp. To Camerupt or Drampa, so he gets the +1. So he gets the +2 in special attack so he can Baton Pass. That's like the reason why I'm thinking he could have went. Or the +2, yeah. Okay. That wasn't the worst switch, the Basculation. This is... Okay... Doesn't pick up the KO, and now I'm just freely able to Aqua Jet this. I'm just gonna spam Aqua Jet into the Camerupt slot. Actually, what I'm gonna press double protect first. Who the hell is this? wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hey, bro, what the fuck is Drampa gonna do? What the fuck is Drampa gonna do? Oh, this is so funny. Dude, Sharpedo? If Sharpedo learned Vicious Red, that'd be OP. With Speed Boost? And Strong Jaw? No, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna just stall the Trick Room turns out here. I'm so confused what this Drampa's doing. Is it just Cloud9? Hello? I mean, I just win the game regardless. Oh, well, it's the game of Protect, guys. It's the game of Protect. Welcome to the game of Protect. You just... Yeah, I don't even need to set up Tailwind. Do I need this alive? I have CC on Sneasler and Low Kick to deal with this. I just Aqua Jet and the... I can let Dragonite go down. How much damage? 4 times super effective! 4 times super effective. He might take down my Dragonite here, but it's over. It's fine. Yeah, just like Sneasler, I can CC or I can Low Kick on the King Gambit. But I'm just gonna go Sneasler. It's Life Orb, it's not even Mega. Why can't my opponents be like that? You know... You gotta pray for worse opponents, you know? Is this game Master Ball 4? If it's Master Ball 4, it makes sense. Okay, just FFs. Bro was cooking. Bro was cooking too much. MB3. Whoa. MB3 and he's running something like that? Hello. I play better teams in Great Ball. Bro, I swear to God, in Pokeball tier, I've seen Big 6. In Pokeball tier, I have seen Big 6. Like, I think I've seen better teams, better Pokemon in better Pokemon in Pokeball. Okay, so this is like the dual weather team, but you have Sableye instead. Cause Sableye has Rain Dance to enable and Light Screen probably to enable Arcaldon and the Basculation. So, okay, like Basculation obviously is really good. I honestly think Dragonite here is pretty solid too. Oh, something good team video on your Discord. Yo, alright, sounds good, bro. I appreciate the support, man. I'll be releasing a video tomorrow about it. So let me know what you think about that video. With this team. Yeah, I like Dragonite. Appreciate the support, man. I hope you have a nice rest of your night. Gonna run something like this. They open Farika Sableye or Farig Char. Hard Trick Room is such a best of one staple. If they got spreadsheet, they climb. If the opponent has, I think some Trick Room teams are a little difficult to deal with if they also have a faster mode. I played Trick Room in Toronto Regionals and I hit 5 and 3. It can be hard. It can be difficult to play against Hard Trick Room. I want to match Tailwind. He does have a Farigiraf at the back. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. I was like, does he or does he not? I'm like, does he press it? Does he not? Does he go into Farig? Does he not? I'm like, I will just go for it. Just YOLO. I'll just YOLO it. Oh, it's just Rock Slide. Oh no, don't tell me it ain't so. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me he's baiting a Trick Room. Did he just bait the Trick Room on me? Is this what's happening? Is this what's happening? I just want to double this now. Did he just pull a fast one? I actually don't know. Okay. He baited? I think maybe. If this is not Tailwind on Aerodactyl, I made the wrong play. Or not the wrong play. If this is Tailwind on Aerodactyl, I made the right play. Or I made the wrong play. Okay, sure. Okay. The reason why I'm okay with that is because of Aqua Jet now. Sure. Charizard again. You bring the Zard. I'll just Aqua Jet Aerodactyl. I'll just hit a neutral Dragon Pulse and Aqua Jet Arrow. Dude. But now I can just use my priority moves for free, whether that be the Kingambit or the Basculegion. Hardest for me is when I'm running fast team and can't knock them out before they set up. True. I think Farigiraf is just a hard Pokemon to knock out though. How much does Aqua Jet do? Dude, that's under Sun, by the way. Oh, that was a crit. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, which way was the wrong... Okay. Okay, which way was the wrong way? Hold on. The wrong way was if he... Okay. If he didn't press Tailwind, it would have been sad. Because... I'm getting so confused too. Hold on a minute. There's so many variables in my head right now. Yeah, I'm modest on Dragonite. If he... my head hurts, bro. Okay. I wanted him to press Trick Room plus a move. Like an attacking move on Aerodactyl. But instead, he went for an attacking move on Farigiraf and then Tailwind. There it is. There it is. Does that make sense? Can I just pick up an Aerodactyl here? Rigraff, what's my job in this team? The player. Bait. Just bait. Just bait. Promise. These Rigraffs run coverage instead of Trick Room, like Thunderbolt? Thunderbolt Grass Knot? I've seen like Thunderbolt Grass Knot before. Oh, the Basculegion! No, the almighty scary Basculegion. He has one more turn of Tailwind. He can Aqua Jet Heat Wave. Is this Aqua Jet on Basculegion? I feel like it's highly likely it is. But I do live. I'm just gonna hit it. I don't want to risk things. Okay, thank God. Thank God. But yeah, he's EV to live, obviously. It's last respect, but why would we want half damage to predict my sucker? A rip. If he wanted to predict my sucker and it's not EV to live sucker punch, he would Aqua Jet there. Just to get rid of my sucker. Bro. Or just to get rid of, yeah, so my sucker punch damage just doesn't go through. That's like the idea, my thought process. Dude, I'm broke. I have less than 10k VP. Bro, can we get like VP donations or something? It's like a GoFundMe, but just VP and Pokemon Champions. That'd be fun. Bro, how many hard Trick Room teams? How many? How many are you gonna throw? How many are you gonna throw at me? Actually, how many? How many, bro? Oh my God. I can't be playing hard Trick Room. I can't, bro. Wow, Incineroar for Vigarath. Torkoal Mawile. Wow, Incineroar for Vigarath. Hold on a minute. Holding. Just don't kill the support Fakemon. Install out Trick Room. I just don't have Protect on 3 Pokemon, so the Pokemon at the back don't have Protect. You always been hard Trick Room now, though? I think hard... Is this Protect on Torkoal? Is this Protect on Torkoal? I think it's Protect on Torkoal. Torkoal's supposed to Protect for Rig. Bro called it. That's on you, my guy? Why would that be on me? Yo, listen, no, this is the team I took online, from online. And I'm playtesting it. Dude, this guy has so much support, by the way. He has double screens, Trick Room, Parting Shot. He has every tool in the world to enable this Torkoal. He legit has every tool in the world to enable this Torkoal. Like, oh, yep. Okay. This can be Parting Shot back into Torkoal, can't it? I think the easy play... Shadow Ball... Wave Crash. He does win the Weather War. Interesting. Well, my Shadow Ball is doing -4 damage. My Shadow Ball is doing negative damage to this Grim. Okay, I need to swap out my Frostlass. I need to get a good swap in. I might look to protect my Basque. Question is, do I press double protect or no? What rating? I think it's like 7 Master Ball 3, I think. It's like I'm like 17,000 or 30,000 or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know like the actual rating. Grim has Encore? I don't think Grim has Encore. I don't think Grim learns Encore. I'm not too high because I play new team every day. Bro, I might as well just be playing hard trick. Dude, I need an Imprison Farigiraf on my team. Oh, get me an Imprison Farigiraf ASAP. Get me an Imprison Farigiraf ASAP. Holy moly. Unfortunately, my Garchomp doesn't have Protect, like I said. Okay, it's Spirit Break here. Honestly, not worth it outplaying Trick Room. Nah, dude, Trick Room. Okay, by the way, Trick Room is my main mode. Like, Trick Room is my main road. Actually, I can just Earthquake. My Basque is going down anyways. I'm under Aurora Veil. I just want to tank this. I'm pretty happy just tanking this under Aurora Veil. Just awkward into the Torkoal. Okay. Sure. I just KO my own Basculation. GG. That was a crit, right? Surely it's a Roselli Berry. Okay. I was about to say. That shouldn't be doing that much damage. No, you know what? You just need Roar for Rig. Just give me a Roar on for Rig. Not just some solid ass damage. One more turn of Trick Room. One more turn of Trick Room. His last Pokemon is Mawile. His last Pokemon should be Mawile. He's gonna win the Weather War. I'm just gonna click the Earthquake again. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but I'm protecting. There's one more turn of Trick Room left. I think it's Mawile. Because he hasn't Mega Evolved yet. Also, is this just an offensive Grimmsnarl, by the way? Homeboy is pressing... He is pressing the Spirit Break like there's no fucking tomorrow, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is why Garchomp is the best Pokemon in the game. Guys, I need to let you know... All skill. All skill, by the way. All skill. And I get the credit. All skill. Pokemon is an all skill game. All skill game. Dodges the Heat Wave, gets the critical hit. Yeah, here's the Mawile. It's Hyper Cutter. I don't want to press Earthquake again. I just don't want to press Earthquake again. I'm just gonna hit a Rock Slide. I'm gonna hit the Rock Slide. Everything is down. And get a Aurora Veil. Now we're Aurora Veiling again. I want to see who he Sucker Punches here. Who do you Sucker Punch? Mawile, tell me. Who do you Sucker Punch? Who do you Sucker Punch? Or do you Iron Head? Okay, sure. We have Kingambit at the back. We get another Aurora Veil set off, which is big. Now the question is, does he target my Frostlass? I think just Kingambit wins this regardless. I think Kingambit just regardless wins this. Just 2 Iron Head should take this down. But I'm still just gonna like Shadow Ball. I think I live a Sucker Punch. Aurora Veil plus defense boost from sure. Stall out the snow, as well as the Aurora Veil. Logical decision. Very logical decision on his end. But I think I might live a Sucker Punch though. Under Snow and Aurora Veil? I know he has huge power, but like... we might live, I don't know. Might live this attack. Yep. Froslass the GOAT. And it's GG's. GG. Hold on. Hard. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm done playing with this team. You know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's time to pull it out again. It's time to pull the GOAT team out again. The weird year. Hold on, let me just collect everything. Let me see if I can get rich. Also, by the way, the reason why I'm broke in VP is because I just make so many teams for videos and shit, so I'm like so broke. And I bought a bunch of shit. I just bought a bunch of shit. What's the best or most fun win condition for a team? Oh, my first shiny! My first shiny! And it's the most ass Mega Evolution ever. I've been re-rolling every single day in Pokemon Champions, and I get Glalie. I'll take it. I'll take it. But Glalie? Glalie? Guys, I think it's time to make a Mega Glalie team. I think it's time to make a Mega Glalie team. Let's go! Let's go! Yo, Stabber Shark, you will see right now. I will show you the funnest team I've played. I will show you to this team I've played right now. It's so fun. I'm not gonna make a Mega Glalie team today, but I will make it maybe in 2 weeks. The only reason why I say in 2 weeks is because Pokemon Worlds is happening, so I'm just fully preparing for Pokemon Worlds, like content-wise and streaming-wise, and making sure my upload schedule is nice and great for next week. So for Worlds, I'm just able to focus on Worlds content for 3 or 4 days. Shiny Glalie, your luck, bro. Last time, dude, Shiny Castform? Oh my god. That is so unfortunate, Avid. No, you can make a full weather team though. What if they protect the skill swap cheese? Then they suck. Then they're a shitty person, you know? Okay, this is Staraptor Raichu, it's not. This is not just Staraptor Raichu. Shandy, I like Shandy. I honestly don't think this is weird here. I go Milotic. I can't believe I'm leaving the Weird-Ear behind. Who would have thought we're about to leave the Weird-Ear behind on the Weird-Ear team? But Stammer, once I get the Weird-Ear up on the board, you will see why I love this guy. You'll see why I love the Weird-Ear. It's so much fun. Perfect. Perfect lead. Tailwind Fake Out? Sure. Break the potential Sash too. No Sash for you. And then we also get the speed control. He can Wave Crash all he wants. Yay! Whimsicott Sash is broken! Who do you Wave Crash? Who? Oh yeah, the team is not gonna... Just flip turn. I really don't want a Brave Bird Whimsicott. Charizard! What's up, y'all? What's up, Charizard? Charizard fans. I am just gonna make this play. This just looks like... This just feels like the right play. Okay, I'm gonna hide the team at least. Weather team... Casper who maybe has the ultimate weather team. I'm a fucking idiot. Dude, every day, there's like one game where I always forget about Encore. Are you serious? Oh, that was a crit. Okay, I can't even. The game music went away. I don't know why the game music went away. In all reality, because I also can't hear the game music. Let me reset this, I guess. This happened to me last time. I don't remember how I fixed it. Like, in all reality, I just don't remember how I fixed it. Is it this? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Hold on. I'm trying to fix it. Show it to me. Okay, what the fuck just happened? Charizard protected? Charizard protected, then he Moonblast this. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I double swapped, by the way. I double swapped. We brought my Chandelure and Milotic out. And guess what? He's not expecting the Heat Wave. Someone's gonna get Whimsy Encore. Dude, if I was on stream, that happened to me. Okay, hold on. I need to change this this board again. Or this the bottom Pokemon. Hold on. He gave me Sun for Heat Wave. Just don't miss. Double KO! GG's. GG's. Yeah, that wasn't the brightest switch, was it? That was not the brightest switch, was it? And this Charizard can't touch the Shandy. Chandelure. Chandelure. Let me change this. The bottom layer. Okay, I'm gonna take my sweet time on this move. Oh my god, he still has one more Pokemon? I thought oh my god, I'm so discombobbled. The fuck? He has how many more turns of Tailwind? 3? Holy. I think is this Aqua Jet even KO? Does Aqua Jet even KO my Chandelure? I'm just gonna hit the Muddy Water. I think this is a Protect on Charizard into like Aqua Jet and Shandy. It's gonna be 2 Aqua Jets to try and pick up the KO on Chandelure. I think at least. Oh, it's just Last Respects, huh? And then Solar Beam into this. Sorry guys, okay, what else do I have on my team? Staraptor, obviously. Just don't miss, please, Milotic. Please. The Milotic has not missed a Muddy Water. Legit. Has not missed any Muddy Waters. Is this Choice Scarf into Last Respects? Is he Choice Scarfed into Last Respects? Let me go here. Alright bro, I'm out. I'll make that. Yo, let me know how that goes a bit. Yeah, we're just gonna hit the Shadow Ball and the Scald now. We just want the burn. It is Scarf Last Respects. Ooh. This is really scary. Give me the burn. No, the sunlight. Hold on. What else do I have on my team? Raichu, King Gambit, okay. Okay, I just need Raichu on the here then. Cool. I'm protecting. The way we win this is Muddy Water lowers accuracy on the Basket Legion, and then he misses Last Respects on the Raichu, and then we win the game. Here's step 1. Step 2? Step 2! Step 2! Hold on a minute! Step 2! Step 2! Can we get the step 3? Can we get... Oh my god, wait, was it Tailwind? He's not Scarf? Can we get the step 3? Can we get the step 3? Oh my god, it's not Scarf. It's not Scarf, I'm an idiot! It's just Tailwind. Dude, low key? Low key. I thought this was Scarf this entire time. I thought this was Scarf the entire time. Because I just couldn't remember the battle. I legit could not remember the battle because of the music thing. I did not count anything. Dude, we almost got step 3. I know if that was Scarf Basket Legion, we would have hit the step 3. Okay. I think it might be time. I really, really want to pull this off. I really want to pull this off. I want to pull this off. Yeah. Yeah, we're pulling this off. Last Pokemon. Gambit. Gambit? There's a lot of physical. Shandy. Into Flash Fright. He only used Last Respect. I thought it was Scarf too. Yeah, I thought it was Scarf. Dude, imagine though, if step 3 got pulled, would have been crazy. Would have gone crazy. The worst size spam is this size spam? It is size spam. Hold on. I'm gonna take his prankster so I can prankster skill swap later. 1,000 IQ or 0 IQ? Guys, 1,000 IQ or 0 IQ? I want a Muddy Water. Watch this. No, he's gonna... No, wait. I can't. I can't skill swap anymore because he has... I can't skill swap anymore. Or sorry, I can't use this. I can't use this under Psychic Terrain. Oh no. Come on. Give me the Muddy Water. Yeah, yup. Just Oko the Armarouge for me. Yup. Oh. This is too funny, man. Wait. I can skill swap his Drought away, but does that do anything? That doesn't do anything. That doesn't progress the game. But he'll have Prankster. Oh no, I can't. I need to stop. I need to stop cooking. I need to stop cooking, bro. I'm gonna Helping Hand and Muddy Water. Saikawa or Kawa, I think it's Saikawa. Negative 1,000 IQ. No, don't worry. We will use it in a little bit. We'll use the skill swap once it's over. We'll use the skill swap once the Psychic Terrain is over in 3 turns. Well, the game might be over in 3 turns actually. Based on how this game is going. Lower accuracy, and then you miss the expanding force. Is this slow Charizard? Is this slow Charizard? Say it ain't so. Oh, that didn't kill because of sun. Say it ain't so. This is not slow Charizard. Hello. What? What? I just reversed the Trick Room for nothing. So what was that Trick Room all about? Really? What was that Trick Room all about? Did he think I was gonna press Trick Room? Guys, I need this thing gone. I need the Psychic Terrain gone. I want to skill swap. Please just let me skill swap. I have Prankster. This is so... Oh no, he forfeits. Bro, this seems like a bot game in Master Ball, no? That's what it feels like. You sure they're not training bots to be in Master Ball 3 1500? I wish I could explain what happened in that game. But no amount of words can explain what tomfoolery happened in that game. It's time. It's time. I just want another good skill swap game. I just want one good skill swap game. Step 3. It's you from the past. True, it actually is me from the past. Maybe I'm playing on 2 different accounts. One with my feet. You never know. You'll never know. I might be playing on another account. No, this could be a lot of fun. Please King Gambit lead. Please King Gambit lead. Please King Gambit lead. Please, please, please. It'd be so funny. It'd be so funny. I skill swap the Intimidator to take his Define and they're gonna get a +1 boost. It'd be so funny, please. I'm hoping. I'm actually praying I see this. He's thinking real hard though, at least. A Sneasler League can look a little scary. I mean, it is the same team as mine. Last game. So it should be Sneasler last or Sneasler D-Knight. Bro was taking his sweet ass time. But did he time? Did he go timer? If this is Sneasler Dragonite, this is timer. Or Sneasler... What was his second Pokemon? If he goes Sneasler and then his second Pokemon, it was timer. Oh, Sneasler Garchomp, okay. This is a really good position. I'm loving this position. It wasn't timer then. He was just taking the last minute. Okay. I have 2 super effective moves. He only has 1 fake out. Either way, I'm doing a lot of damage or I'm going to pick up a KO. I'm happy either way. Whatever which way he fakes out. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Like, yeah, I have well, he does have Focus Sash, I guess. But I'm okay with it. I have I have 2 4-time super effective moves. Okay, well, the Sneasler is going into Focus Sash range. What are we playing against? What? Wait, I'm sorry? I'm sorry? You did more damage to your own Sneasler than my Pokemon combined. I'm actually so confused. I'm so confused. Is this the mind equals control meme? You know what I'm saying? The mind equals control? Or the IQ too lower, that meme too. Oh, that one too. I think I want to press Trick Room. There's no good skill swap angle here. Because I already pick up the KO on Garchomp. He has two very fast Pokemon. Bro, dude, this game is cinema too. Gotta be a bot. And Master Ball 3? 1700? Like, I don't know if there's bots that high of elo. Also, like, bots don't know how to Mega Evolve too. Say it ain't so. This is Earthquake again? Please just tell me it's Earthquake. It'd be fucking hilarious. Okay. Sure. Please, please. Garchomp can live that? Garchomp can live? I thought Garchomp always got KO'd. Garchomp can live that? Whoa. I'm sorry, I didn't know your game I guess I'm no special attack. I didn't know your game like that, Garchomp. I'm so sorry. I need Weirdier alive. I need Weirdier alive. I want a skill swap. I want to pull off a skill swap angle. Next turn. I could have muddied watered, but I don't want to risk it missing. Please. Please don't freeze. EQ and Master Ball 3 1700. Hey, you know... No, stop. Just let me skill swap in peace. No, the skill swap's not gonna go through. No, it's Basculegion too. It's please let me skill swap this adaptability. Dude, Kingambit value goes so crazy here too. Step 1, lower their accuracy. Remember guys, step 1, lower their accuracy. Sure, because I know my weird... Oh my god, he thawed out. Oh my god. No adaptability for you. Oh my, this Basculegion's damage is cooked. This guy's damage is fucking cooked. Holy shit. The 1 in 3 thaw out? Sure, both Pokemon go down, but Basculegion has like no damage now. Okay, sets up the Aurora Veil. Okay. I go Kingambit. Oh my god, adaptability psychic noise. Think about the damage. Do you think it picks up the KO on the Frostlass? Let's test it out. There's only one way to figure out. How many more? 2 more turns of Trick Room. The bigger threat is Basculegion without a doubt. The bigger threat is Frostlass actually. But I'm gonna be a little greedy. I would never Sucker Punch under Trick Room, so I don't know what he's on about. That still does a lot of damage given the fact it's under the Aurora Veil. Come on, Psychic Noise? Adaptability. Okay, not enough. Not enough. I mean, we tried. Oh, we tried. I think I should be slower than Frostlass. I think I should be slower than Frostlass here with my Staraptor. Because Staraptor... Actually, the safer play here is just to like Mega Protect into Kowtow into Frostlass. I'm gonna Mega Brave Bird Kowtow into Basculegion. I think that's the safer play. This could be max speed on the Frostlass. That's like my only big worry. Is the max speed on Frostlass. Or sorry, not max speed, but it's a little undersped. Use the protect. Is this double protect? Why wouldn't I suck your Basculegion? I'm under Trick Room. One more turn to Trick Room. This is slow! This is slow Frostlass! No! No, please! 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 This is like slow ass Frostlass, man! I think the correct play here is to Sucker Punch Frostlass. Show me Aqua Jet on the Basculegion. Bro, dude, this team is so fun. I don't even care if I lose. I don't even care if I lose with this team. This team is so goated, man. Shout out to the creator. Y'all know what I'm saying? There's the Aqua Jet. Yep. As predicted. As predicted. Okay, guys, help me, help me, help me, help me. Help me. Is this Wave Crusher Aqua Jet? Wave Crusher Aqua Jet. It's a 50-50. This is Wave Crusher Aqua Jet. What do you want me to press here? You determine what I press. Aqua Jet's right Kowtow. Wave Crusher. You guys both said different things. Oh my god. Wave Crash. Bro, it's legit a 50-50. Hold on. This is not adaptability. This is not adaptability. What? What? Doesn't Wave Crash do more? Wave Crash does more, no? Because I'm not resisted. What is that? Okay, so it's 50, 200, that's 100 base power. It's 200 base power. And then I'm resisted, so it's 100. Everyone was wrong. Everyone was legit wrong, bro. If you press Wave Crash, game over. Legit game over. Dude, thank God I skill swapped that adaptability. I'm so happy. No! What? What? Hold on a minute. How? 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 No freaking way. No freaking way this is happening. Who the hell is also running this team? I've never been told how to play a mirror matchup. I don't know how to play a mirror matchup. No. What the fuck? What? Oh my god. I've never experienced something like this in my life. Dude, out of respect, I'm going weird in my logic. I don't care if I lose. I do not care if I lose. I do not care if I lose. I'm going weirder Milotic. I want to use weirder Milotic. I'm gonna not bring Staraptor. And I'm gonna play Trick Room. Raichu, I want Raichu for a potential Thunderbolt into my Milotic slot. Yeah, we gotta stay true to the Raichu Milotic. Or sorry, we gotta stay true to the weirder Milotic. Dude, this is crazy, bro. Milotic Raichu. Show them the other team was. No! 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 He's winning! He's already winning! That can't be real. That cannot happen. Okay. I can go to my own. Guys, I have a shiny Raichu. This is my selling point here. Who does this Raichu fake out? Okay, we're gonna set the tempo early. We're gonna set the tempo a little early here. I have an idea if I get the trick room set up. Fuck. Guys, I lost. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's so over, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that just happened. Ain't no way that just happened. Can he go to Raichu? Can't let him Thunderbolt this slot. Oh my god. An IQ too high. I just thought of the next turn. Oh my god. Please, Weirder. I need you to live one turn. I just need you to live one turn. Please. Lightning Rod! I got the Lightning Rod. Whew. Yes! 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 Yeah, who cares about the burn? How much does the burn do actually? The burn actually kind of matters. The burn kind of matters here. Oh! No, I can't do the thing I wanted to do. I want to skill swap the Milotic so give him Intimidate, I get a competitive boost. That's so sad. That's actually so sad. I'm gonna go Kingambit. This Raichu is absolutely fucking useless now. Legit so useless. He's gonna swap his Raichu out, surely. I'm preserving the goat. I'm preserving Weird Ear. That's okay. That's okay. We got the fake out off. We're happy. We're happy guy. I'm losing control of this game, unfortunately. I am unfortunately losing control of this game. Can you charm your own Pokemon for Defiance? Is that a thing? No. Well, this Raichu is useless. This Raichu is absolutely useless. Do something unexpected. Okay. We need to get a better position right now. Find a better position. Get my Milotic in. Oh my god, the 1 in 3! He gets the 1 in 3, bro. This guy's so lucky. He's gonna get the Scald Burn too. Watch. I just know it. He's gonna get the Scald Burn. Thank god. Woo! Bro, it's already so unfair. I have to resort to it. I'm sorry. I have to resort to it. I cannot win without it. I cannot win without it. Accuracy drop, please. On the Milotic. Come on. Come on. Just give it the accuracy drop. Oh. Oh yeah, you know, might as well just get the crit on the Kingambit too. Put some salt in the wound, you know, just GG's. Okay. We have it set up. We have it set up. We're making this Milotic +4. No way! No way! We have the same idea. We have the same idea. We actually have the same idea. Oh my god. We have the same idea. We're gonna skill swap. We're gonna skills. Dude, this is too funny. Oh, this is too funny. Please make it work. Please make it happen. Please. Please, please, please just don't protect. Lower accuracy, please. I need this win. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Surely we have the same mind here, right? Dude, this guy's lame, bro. This guy's lame. Where's the skill swapping? Yeah, come on, let's have some fun. Look at this, look at this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. This is too funny. Oh, competitive? Oh, yeah, let me just take that competitive real quick. Oh, look at this. Double competitive. And then my deer goes down. Say goodbye to Weird Deer. Say goodbye to my Weird Deer. Oh, at least we got the double competitive boost. And now I have the Raichu position. Oh, this is still just like a hard game. I need to predict properly. Is he protecting my Milotic? Is he protecting my Milotic? No protect on my Milotic. FF, bro. I think it's over. Yes, yes, miss both Pokemon. Might as well. Just don't lower my accuracy. Don't lower it. Don't lower it. No, 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 no. This is like 50%. Okay, that's fine. Just land the 50% muddy water, please. Oh my god, bro. My god, this is so depressing. This is such a depressing sight to see. Dude, I hate the mirror matchup. I hate the mirror matchup. Dude, this mirror matchup sucks. This mirror matchup actually sucks. Why am I getting that? This is gonna be protect on as my Milotic too. Oh my god, no it isn't. Very good damage. Give me the paralysis. Give me some RNG, please. No, no, miss Raichu. Come on, just once. Once more. Okay, guys, here's the win con. Here's the win con. Milotic, Muddy Water, drops the accuracy of... Okay, first of all, win the speed tie against the Milotic. Second, this is a 50% accurate Muddy Water. Hit both Pokemon, drop both Pokemon's accuracy, miss Psychic Noise and Scald. Step 1. Yeah, I don't care. Step 1. Step 1 couldn't even start. Abilities are versatile. I just got unlucky roll on the mirror matchup. What can I say? Is Choice Scarf? I don't know if Choice Scarf Heliolisk is good. Also, Jay, how you doing, bro? Max speed, man. I think Dry Skin is just a lot better because it counters Basket Legion, in my opinion. But yo, what's up, Ghastly? How you doing? How are you doing, bro? Sorry, I was so invested in the match. I was legit so invested in the mirror match. I apologize. He just got the better RNG. Oh my god, wait, I thought of something. I thought, what if we trap his Pokemon with Shadow Tag? It can work. It can work. It can work, can it? It can work. It can work. Sure. It can work. Yeah, but the solar power boost should be enough to OHKO. But you're not always guaranteed solar power. That's the problem. And that's the big problem with Houndoom. Houndoom is actually stronger than Pyroar, but the problem is you need solar power up to be stronger than Pyroar, which is not always guaranteed in a Weather War format. Come on, please lead Incin. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, that's like, it's just a statement that, like, Houndoom is stronger than Pyroar, Houndoom Mega. But the problem is, Houndoom is like a lot weaker than Pyroar because his ability is conditional, whereas Pyroar is guaranteed. So what I'm saying is that Dry Skin is guaranteed, whereas Solar Power is conditional under what is it called, like a weather heavy format. Time to muddy water. No Mega? Hello? No, he didn't give me the shadow tag. No, it's Curse Body. But he did a Mega. I can double swap. But I can just double swap here. I'm big chillin'. Yeah, I'll just double swap. I think it's better if I just double swap. Can't use Ghost Moose on this side. I'll just double swap. Does that make sense, Jay? Or no? Come back, weird here. Okay, after this, I have some other stuff I need to finish, so we're gonna go into 2 other things I need to do afterwards. Here's the Mega Gengar now. Here is the Mega Gengar. No shiny, unfortunately. No beautiful Mega Gengar shiny. What is going on? Genuinely, what is Sunny Day? Sunny Day. So you have Sunny Day, you have Drizzle, and you have Snow Warning? Oh, for my Milotic, I guess. But I have so many problems with that. I actually have so many problems with that, no? Loki, what is this? I don't know, bro. He's running all the weather. Exactly, they want all the weather. No Will-O-Wisp. No Will-O-Wisps. Can't believe it. Okay, this Parasong doesn't work, by the way. Actually, it can work. Bye-bye. Well, he has no other Shadow Tag user. He has no other Shadow Tag user. Perish counter falls to 1. Sableye, GG's. Sableye's name should be changed to Climate Change. Oh. Yeah, he probably has Sandstorm and Rain and also... Dude, imagine he had 3 weathers. Imagine he also had Sandstorm and like Rain or some shit. That'd be so funny. Okay, here's the thing. I want a good skill swap game. I really want a good skill swap game. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for? I don't think it's too much to ask for. I'm just gonna keep on spamming this. Chandelure seems fine, but I have good Charizard swaps. It's like generally just these 4 are like really good to bring. Yeah, after this I'll have the presentation for a team, and then I want to talk about an article. They open Mimikyu? They could go Trick Room. They could potentially go Trick Room, but I highly doubt that they play Trick Room into here, into my comp. I don't think they have good Trick Room Pokemon. No. No. No, stop. Stop, that's not funny. I'm gonna skill swap his Defiant and Muddy Water. Dude, this is my favorite opening, bro. This is actually one of my favorite openings. The skill swap into Muddy Water is one of my favorite openings. I just find it so hilarious. Oh, Sucker Punch into the Weirdo slot, huh? Okay, no Sucker Punch. Is this just Kowtow Cleave into the Weirdo slot? Okay, hold on, guys. Yeah, we get the skill swap, we pick up the Defiant, and we get the competitive and Defiant. Unfortunately, I think my Weirdo goes down. Unfortunately, my Weirdo probably goes down here. Ooh! No, we lower the accuracy of Kingambit, and then he misses the Kowtow Cleave into the Weirdo slot. Okay, that's one. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye! Yeah, step one is done. Step one's all done. We're happy. We're happy. We're happy with this. Time for step two. Time for step two. And guess what? No Defiant, I can lower Kingambit's attack stats. Now I'm just gonna shoot out a Scald now. Because I know Charizard missing his Solar Beam against Milotic. Staraptor's the fastest on the field. Ooh, maybe I should Tailwind to get the Scald to pick up the KO on Charizard. But no, this is funnier though. Okay, you pick up the Sucker Punch. We do hit the CC. Bye-bye, Kingambit. Come on. Come on, show it to me. Just show it to me. Just miss the Solar Beam. Just miss the Solar Beam. Okay, he hit one. He hit one. How much does Scald do? Dude, why is every Charizard living on 1 HP today? What is this? I swear to God, this, not every, but like 2 Charizards has lived on 1 HP so far. Sneasler! Looking to double protect here, honestly. Don't know what his last Pokemon is. I just don't want to deal with Fake Out. Question is, do I press Tailwind next turn? I am the fastest on the field. Actually, I don't know if I have any speed investment though. Hold on. Okay, like the correct play here, from a technical standpoint, should be... do I have speed? I have 177. Wait. I'm gonna CC. And then I'm just gonna Scald this Sneasler. Pick up the KO on the Zard. Because Sneasler cannot KO either Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. You know, might as well just burn the target too, you know? Just burn the Sneasler as well. This is Snow Sleezer, by the way. This Sneasler is slower than Milotic. The Sneasler is actually slower than Milotic. What teams are you least looking forward to going against at the competition? I am not going to the competition, by the way. I'm co-streaming it. I'm not a competitor. I am not a competitor at Worlds. I'm nowhere near good of a competitor. Well, maybe not nowhere near, but I just don't have the money to compete at Worlds. This might be Iron Ball Sneasler. I want to Tailwind so my Milotic outspeeds the Garchomp. Because I know Staraptor's the fastest. Staraptor can go down. Bye-bye. Like, if I'm being honest with you, I just don't have the money to compete. Because, like, yeah, It is Iron Ball. This is Iron Ball. I was so confused. And he gets the crit. Crazy. But yeah. Competing takes a lot of time and money because you have to like fly around and all that type of stuff, right? So I just can't afford that. So I just don't compete on. I just have one big event near me, which is Toronto Regionals. Okay, but okay, even if it was free, right? Think about this, right? Let's just say you live in LA. There's let's just say it's in LA. And then it's a 2-day event for regular regionals, it's a 3-day event for international. Let's say there's a New York, let's just say there's like a New York event. You have to fly to New York. You have to get like a 2 to 3 day hotel, uh, depending on if you think you're gonna day 2 or 3 or not. You have to pay an entry fee, which is about $100 USD. And then there's just like food, accommodation, all that stuff. So like it just costs a lot. You know what I mean? Um, if you're talking about the World Championships, it's not online. None of the official events are online. Or I shouldn't say that, but none of the none of the main events are online. Their Pokemon does release some online events, but they are very sparse. Does that make sense? They are very, very sparse. Look at this, my favorite duo back at it again. I have such a good idea. Oi. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, dude, this is so funny. This is so funny, Nils. I am telling you, I'm having so much fun with Weird. Like, this is probably my favorite team. Step 1, steal. Step 1, steal the levitate. No, please stop. No, no, please, please, please. Please, I beg, I beg, I beg. No flinching, no flinching. No flinching, please. Yes! Yay! Look at this. We have the levitate now. Garchomp can't earthquake no more. Dude, if only I had like earthquake, it would have been hilarious. Yes! There we go. Garchomp down! Garchomp down! I'll be honest with you, that does nothing. This does nothing unless he has another ground type Pokemon. But I just wanted to just take the levitate because it was funny. Oh, the insta FF, the insta FF. Wait, you know what's funny? I think I hit Master Ball 2 off this game. I actually think I hit Master Ball 2 off this game. We're Master Ball 2. We're 1800. We are 1800. Who would have thought we'd be Master Ball 2? Dude, he saw that. He's like, yeah, I'm out of here. Hard Trick Room? Hard Trick Room? Hard Trick Room, maybe? I don't really know, but we're just always bring. Actually, I prefer Raichu Gambit here. How do I get rid of Sylveon if I don't have Gambit? So I think I want to go Raichu Staraptor. Sure. How the hell are we Master Ball 2 with this team? I think I'm gonna release something like in like a tomorrow night. They open Venusaur. Oh my god. Please lead Venusaur. You you have not seen the tech at all. You guys have not seen the tech. Alright guys, I went to the Pokemon EB Games today, or GameStop, and I got the World Championship Raichu. It was the last one in stock. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that beautiful, bro? Look at this. The world. This isn't Doxme or anything, right? No, it's just Pokemon Company International, yeah. But yeah, doesn't that look beautiful? I've seen this. I have, but I have a shoot on site. What about Milo? So it doesn't matter. Dude, what did Milo do to you, bro? Come on. Okay. No, it's still in like the packaging, like the plastic. I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay, I don't think it's okay. Like it's low key kind of grief to skill swap here. It's like high key grief to skill swap. I just don't want to skill swap. Because I'm pretty sure it's like going for a lot too. I'm not gonna sell it because it's really cool. Okay, this is Mega Venu. I was thinking about skill swapping the Thick Fat, but I think Psychic Noise just does more damage. And like keeping the Milotic or Milotic in is just seems like I don't like that idea particularly. Dude, I don't have that many Pokemon cards. Really good damage. Oh, did he press Giga Drain? Please say he pressed Giga Drain. Please, please, please. Can't be real, bro. This can't be real. Oh my god. I could have kept Milo in. I actually could have kept Milo in. But I'm just gonna have to watch. Dude, this team is evil, bro. Why not taking away his ability to summon the rain? Because I don't have an ability that can take away the rain, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like a weather user or anything. Perish Song. With the Kowtow. Straight into a Citrus Berry, obviously. Well, let's see what he has at the back. I'm not worried about this too much because he doesn't have Gengar. Yeah, he doesn't have Gengar. I'm gonna double Venu. Because this is like an Arcaldon, probably in the Politoed slot. I'm predicting an Arcaldon in this Politoed slot. Oh, Sinistcha also works. How much does this do? Very, very good damage. Is this ever Earth Power then? Why did it not Sucker Punch? Why did one not Sucker Punch it there? Well, we pick up the Venu KO. His mech is gone. Now I will swap. I will swap out now. He's gonna gain a little bit of advantage here because I'm forced to swap. Never mind, I'm not swapping. I'm not swapping. No, no, he has Rage Powder. Hold on. He has Rage Powder. Okay, I'm gonna swap Kingambit then. Please, please don't Rage Powder. Please don't Rage Powder. Please, I'm begging. Yes! Hold on. Wait, this Sylveon's useless. No, no, stop. Stop. He has the Rage Powder next turn. My Weirdeer is almost dead. I think Kingambit can go. I need to take out this Sinistra. I think King Gambit can be good to go. Dude, this team is so fun, bro. I'm telling you, dude, skill swap is just so fun. I think Milo can go. No. Interesting. Yo, just miss Milo? No, not the Gambit. Not the Gambit, just miss the Milo, please. Oh yeah, let me just heal all that back up. Wow. Okay, perfect. It picks up Gambit. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna skill swap. Either ability I get I'm happy with. I take away his Pixelate or I get Hospitality for Milo. This is good. And I protect the Milo. Okay. Skill swap. Do I have to protect the Milo? I'll just Muddy Water. I'll just Muddy Water. Come on, just take away his Pixelate. No, 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 please. I need your Pixelate. I need your Pixelate, bro. Sure. This might pick up the KO, honestly. This honestly might... Oh no, I hit Muddy Water, never mind. See, this is the game plan. Muddy Water, accuracy drop on the Sinistra, and then he misses Machigacha Milo. Okay. I'm praying for too much. I hate Sinistra, bro. I actually hate Sinistra. With a passion. I think I can KO with this with Brave Bird. I think this Raptor can Brave Bird KO the Sinistra. We'll Psychic Noise and then Mega Brave Bird. I just want to skill swap your Pixelate. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask for? Just let me skill swap your Sylveon's Pixelate, so it makes it completely useless. How much does this do? Does it pick up the KO? Let's go. Does Psychic Noise pick up the KO? I don't think Psychic Noise nearly picks up the KO on the Politoed. Oh, just yeah. Politoed's very specially defensive. Ice Beam? Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, I have such a... Okay. Hear me out. Okay, we do this. Sure. Sure. Oh my god, I thought of it. I thought of the winning play. I know how to beat Trick Room. I know how to beat the Trick Room. This is gonna be crazy. This will be crazy, guys. This is gonna be crazy, watch. I just need to make sure Weirder lives. Weirder, you have to live this turn. You have to live this turn. Oh no! Oh my god, it's gonna work, it's gonna work, it's gonna work! Oh my god, it's actually gonna work! Guys, watch carefully. Watch carefully on what I'm about to do. Watch very carefully on what I'm about to do. Okay, first of all, whatever, we get rid of this Pixelate because I was kind of worried about like a Hyper Force or something. But now watch very carefully. Show me the detect on the Sylveon. Show me the detect on the Sylveon. Yup. You think you... Does this work? I don't even know if this works. Does this work? Please say it works. I've reversed the turn order now. And then his Sylveon should go down first, right? His Sylveon should go down first? Under the Parish? Wait, what's... Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. Sylveon is not under the Parish counter. When you cook too hard. When you cook too hard, guys. When you cook too hard. Legit, when you cook too hard. I had such a good plan going. It's okay. We'll make our way up to Master Ball 2 again. I'm running something pretty similar to You're running Reuniclus? With Ally Switch? No, Dolphin, hear me out. If Sylvan was under Parish, that game's over. That game's over, bro. I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Because like, hear me out. What would have happened on the last turn was I reversed the turn order, and then his Sylveon goes down first. No, because okay, if oh my god, I'm overcooking, bro. Dude, the gears are turning too much. I need to slow down. Holy moly. Okay, hear me out, cause Parish Song, like you die to Parish Song based on like your speed order. You know what I mean? I thought I had it all figured out. So if Sylveon was in the Parish Song, I reverse the Trick Room and make sure both my Pokemon outspeed so Sylveon dies first. That happened. I use Parish. No way, dude. So ripped, man. When you're too big brain, it doesn't work. Oh my god, look who it is. Look who I'm looking at. We're making the Sylveon fucking useless, bro. Let's hashtag make Sylveon useless again. This is easy first turn. Easy first turn. The only way this gets punished is like Rock Slide double flinch. But you know, surely that doesn't happen, right? Surely that doesn't happen. Yes! Watch this, guys. This is the W plan. Watch this. Most useless Sylveon Hyper Voice ever. This is the least amount of damage Sylveon will do ever in her life. And we got the competitive boost, and the Garchomp's dead, and it's GG's. Watch this Hyper Voice damage. It's gonna be so pathetic. Okay. Hyper Beam, sure. That did like, what, 60 damage? Oh, dude, the skill swap is too funny, bro. Oh. Ooh, he thought I was setting the Trick Room up. And the insta forfeit. Oh. Guys, you had to live on the highs of this team. You legit win 10 battles with Weirdier. Okay. Okay. Guys, I think I'm done for the day. I've had too much fun playing this team. Ooh. Ooh. How do I put shit on my profile? I never would have thought Intimidate goes well with my lobby. I know, right, dude? Shout out to the team creator, because I didn't build the team. But I think the more important thing in that situation was that we got rid of the pixelate, so my Weirdier lived. Title. Badges? Where's the Weirdier badge? Do I have a Weirdier badge? Or no, I have a Weirdier title. I want to find the Weirdier title. We're gonna be a Weirdier admirer. There he is. We're changing our name to Weirdier Admirer. This, okay, genuinely speaking, this might have been my favorite team I've ever played with. This is legit so much fun. Log into the game. Okay, I just have to log in tomorrow, even though I'm not playing. Okay. Okay, guys. We're gonna do some presentation. A presentation, and we're gonna talk about it into view. Okay. Hold on a moment. Just give me a second. Damn, we've been live for 3 hours. I actually never would have guessed. Okay. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Turn this shit off. Chrome. Let me go here into here. Okay, so we have 2 things we're doing. 2 more smaller things. I'm gonna finish the team I literally just made today, and then we'll do another small thing. There was a director's interview a few days ago, and we're gonna, or yesterday I think, and we'll take a look at it. This team featured 3 of the top. Hold on, that is not where I started. For the past 3 seasons, this team has placed very highly in Pokemon Champion tier, standing the test of time in the ever-evolving meta. This team was heavily inspired by Japanese player Masato Lee, who placed 16th place at the Japan National Championship. But what exactly is this team and how do I play it? Here's how you play the Frostless and Dragonite team comp, a long-lasting high-level team. This team features 3 of the top used This team features 3 of the top most used Pokemon in the game, but each carry unusual items that can catch opponents off guard, especially in a best of 1 closed team sheet format. This Sneasler is running Feint to get through Protect. This can punish teams who want to double protect the Fake Out when Sneasler is on the field, or stall Aurora Veils or Tail Winds. This Basculegion is holding the Mystic Water, which is inferior to Choice Scarf. Mystic Water allows you to keep the damage output, but also allows you to run Protect. Dragonite is running the Mega Stone, although it is the most common on Dragonites. With the rise of non-Mega Physical Dragonite, it can be hard to tell which Dragonite this is. And finally, the Garchomp is running the Roselli Berry, an item that it ran a little bit in Regulation MA. With the Roselli Berry, you can live a turn from Fairy type moves and launch a super effective Poison Jab at them. These are the EVs. Some are the 32-32-2 set, but let's get into Froslass, Basculegion, King Gambit's EVs and what it means in the calcs. Basculation is able to live Charizard's Solar Beam for Charizard to EV to live Garchomp's Rock Slide. If Charizard is EV this way, they'll have much less special attack than what I put in at 10 special attack, so you'll be almost guaranteed to live. Now let's move on to Basculation and Kingambit. Now let's move on to Basculation and Froslass versus Kingambit. Basculation has a 4 out of 5 Basculation has a 4 out of 5 chance of living non-black glasses or Life Orb by living non-black glasses or Life Orb Kingambits from Sucker Punch, but it is guaranteed to get KO'd if Kingambits are running either item. Froslass on the other hand will always live Sucker Punch from Kingambit without Life Orb or black glasses under the snow, and if Kingambit is holding the black glasses, it is a 50-50 coin flip roll if Froslass lives or perishes under the snow. And if the Kingambit is running the Life Orb, well, you have a bit higher of a chance to live than a critical hit. And lastly, our own Kingambit. This Kingambit has about a 1 in 3 chance of living a close combat versus Jolly Sneasler. One thing I also realized about this Kingambit, do I talk about it? One thing I found, but I couldn't particularly understand why, is that the Kingambit is EV to be at 79 base speed, underspeeding 60 base speed Pokemon that have no EV investment like Incineroar, Ferrograph, or Sylveon by 1 speed. You'll outspeed these options under Trick Room, but in most Trick Room teams, these teams go down in speed nature. So if anyone knows why, please let me know in the comments. Now for the common leads. Against Sand or Big Six, leading Froslass and Sneasler is very strong, handling almost all combat. Oh, hold on a fucking minute. I forgot to filter my cam. I'll just do it now, I guess. Oh, and I forgot to move the vert to here. There you go, boys. Keep forgetting. Now for the common leads. Against Sand or the Big Six team, leading Froslass and Sneasler is very strong, handling almost all combinations, but a Charizard lead. The idea is to fake out and press a very strong Blizzard or look to set up Aurora Veil. Against Sand teams, you want to bring Basculation at the bat because Aqua Jet will put Excadrill away all the way down to its focus sash. Basculation can hit the rock and ground types with water and the ghost types with Blaster Specs, making it a valuable piece against Sand. Against the Big Six, you'll want to bring Garchomp at the back to handle the Charizard, then either Basculation or Kingambit. The Big Six is a 50-50 matchup because Froslass is faster than Charizard, so Charizard Mega Evolution will go second and override the weather. Also, in the Big Six matchup, it is very lead dependent. This lead is not the only lead you can run, but it's the most common lead. This lead is incredibly flexible, however, this team is very flexible throughout, so leading anything and bringing anything in makes sense, aside from bringing both Froslass and Dragonite. But this lead should provide you a guideline on if you're stuck. But this lead should provide you a guideline on if you're stuck on what to lead. Another example of a lead would be Dragonite and Sneasler. Similar to Froslass, instead of Aurora Veil, you can get speed control against teams and matchups that you really need speed control. If the opponent led a Tailwind setup, though, you'll want to try and KO it. You'll want to try KO at turn 1. You'll want to try KO at turn 1 if it's a Whimsicott, or turn 2 to prevent their speed control. Now the question is, why Dragonite? Dragonite Mega can help against a lot of Fire and Steel matchups that Frostlight struggles with, like Scizor, Metagross, and Charizard Y. Against Big Six, Dragonite feels a little weak against the Charizard matchup because a Big Six has a faster Dragon and 2 fairies faster than Dragonite, but it is still playable. Now what are the weaknesses for this team? The big weaknesses for this team is that 3 of your Pokemon don't have Protect, so it can leave you in an awkward situation where you want Protect, like against Fake Out users or Trick Room. Secondly, this team has no crazy synergy like Rain and Archaludon, Sun and Chlorophyll users like Venusaur, but instead this team is a Bring What You See composition. Lastly is Archaludon. Initially, this Pokemon isn't a threat, but if it gets some stamina boost and Electro Shot special attack boost, the game can look very difficult, especially when Archaludon can hit both of your special attack users for super effective damage. Now we're moving on to the educational battles where I'll be using this team against meta compositions you'll commonly see on the ladder around the Master Ball 2 to Master Ball 3 range. I'll be streaming these battles, so come check it out. Okay, that is that portion done. So now I need to think of a good intro for this. The producer of, okay, I'm gonna write this. I think a good like intro would be like the producer of Pokemon Champions released the producer of Pokemon Champions released an interview that will show you that the producer of Pokemon Champions released an exclusive interview that can lead that hold on that can show you the future Pokemon champions. That'll Here are the most important bits in the interview. Okay, guys, what do you think of? I kind of like that. The producer of Pokemon Champions released an exclusive interview that'll show you the future. That'll show the producer of Pokemon Champions released an hold on. Let me put this all the way down here. The producer of Pokemon Champions released an exclusive interview that will show you the future Pokemon. The producer of Pokemon Champions released an exclusive interview that'll show you what the future Pokemon Champions will look like. Here are the most important bits of the interview. Okay, so now this whole idea now is to read this article. He reflects on the games of okay, we'll read this later. The Nintendo Switch version, whatever, the basics of Pokemon. Initially, the smartphone version was scheduled for the release in September, but summer for Pokemon. Hold on, can I do this a little more? No, I think then I have to make my face cam. But if I do this, and if I move my cam over here, I think I'm like happy man, no? Like this. And then, yeah, sure. We'll take it. Initially, the smartphone version was scheduled for release in the summer, but the summer for Pokemon Battle fans arrived faster than expected. In that way, it pleasantly surprised many fans. It was released June 17th, 2026. Just before that, on June 6th and 7th, Pokemon Japan Champions 2026. A tournament to determine the best year, with two major events coinciding. Fatsumu conducted another interview with Masaki Hoshino, the producer in charge of development at the Pokemon company, who is also the head of development for the game. We asked him the intentions about the timing of the smartphone release, his commitment to development, and the factors behind the great success about the Pokemon Japan Championships 2026, the first large-scale domestic tournament using Pokemon Champions. The release of the smartphone version has led to a massive increase in player numbers. Online tournaments participants exceed an unprecedented 1.3 million? Is this total or average? This is crazy amount. First of all, congratulations on the release of the smartphone version. It was announced it will be released in the summer. Yeah. Our top priority was to avoid the significant gap between the release dates of the Switch version and the mobile version. For players joining later, the longer the gap, the more they feel the early bird advantage and the harder it becomes to participate. True. The only problem with mobile versus Switch is really the Floette. The mobile versions cannot get the Floette. The pay to win $60 Pokemon. So it ended up being about 2 months after the Nintendo Switch version. Was this expected? Yes. Actually, we released the smartphone version of Pokemon Unite about 2 months after the Nintendo Switch version. Based on my experience as a producer involved in the development time, I thought that was the fastest possible release. That being said, the development process was really tight, and the fact that we were able to release it as planned is thanks to the hard work of our development members. Another reason was that the timing to coincide with the end of the major events such as Japan National Championship and NAIC in the United States. There is always a risk of unexpected things occurring immediately after an update. First and foremost, we wanted players to be able to participate in tournaments with a peace of mind in a stable environment, so we scheduled the release after the major tournaments has finished. I think one of the purposes of releasing the smartphone version was to reach people who have not been familiar about the Pokemon series before. What is the what is the current response? Pokemon The Gathering was released on smartphone about 2 months after the Nintendo Switch version. Based on my experience as a producer in development, I thought this was the fastest possible release. Um, how why can't the mobile version get Floette? I'm only saying that because you need okay. So to get Floette, you need a Switch, you need you need a Nintendo Switch, you need Legend CA, and then you need to beat Legend CA and then go post game. The reason why I'm saying mobile version can't get Switch is because the mobile version is intended for people who don't have a Switch, right? That's like the main marketing of Pokemon Champions, and also like playing it on the go. But that's like playing it like playing competitive Pokemon on the go. But that's like lesser of a point. It's being able to reach the mobile audience, which is a lot bigger than people who have a Switch. So I'm assuming that that audience doesn't have a Switch. Otherwise, they would have. Otherwise, they kind of fit into the Switch audience. Does that make sense? Um, I hope that makes sense. Based on my experience as a producer involved in development, however, the development process is really tight. Another reason is that the timing to coincide with the end of major live events such as Japan, a Pokemon Japan Championships, and the Pokemon NASC in the United States. Okay, I am kind of glad they released the mobile version afterwards because, like, I think first of all, I think people would complain while the mobile version wouldn't work or like it can't be played with the Japan Championships or NESC, and there were a lot of glitches on the mobile version. So thank God they released it afterwards, so the Pokemon Company can put like all of their effort into developing and fixing all the mobile version of Pokemon Champions. And I think it also gave like another big hype for Pokemon Champions as well. You have the Japan Championships and NASC that just ended, and then the big mobile release as well, like right afterwards. So it's just like really, really big events back to back to back. Um, we're experiencing incredible response that's beyond our expectations. Thanks to everyone's support, the total number of downloads, including the Switch version, surpassed 10 million just 8 days after release. The number is still growing. Oh my god. The amount of people that have been introduced to competitive Pokemon because of the mobile version of Pokemon Champions is crazy. I never would have thought 10 million people would have downloaded the game even on Switch. I'm pretty sure the highest or the first event in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet had around I think 60 to 80,000 people for doubles and over 10 million downloads. A lot more people are exposed. I think it's definitely the accessibility part for competitive Pokemon, and now everyone can get access to competitive Pokemon because it's on your phone. But the problem is, I think the big problem now is competitive Pokemon is a very knowledge based game, and a lot of people who are downloading the phone version might not have as much knowledge as the people who are like playing on the Switch, like me, who have already played the previous seasons of competitive, not just champions, but also Scarlet and Violet or Black and White or X and Y, USUM, so on and so forth. Sorry, I see what you mean. Speaking from the perspective of someone who started only because of the mobile version, I would say it's almost easier to get Floette on the mobile version versus the game. I don't know how you get it in game, but it's all over Pokemon Home. But I absolutely, um, The Floette Eternal? I talk about when I talk about Floette, I'm talking about Floette Eternal. Um, but I'm if it's easier to get, it's probably hacked. I can't lie, and I'm not judging because I totally understand. I think many of them started with the smartphone version. This reflected in the download number by region, with downloads increases not only in areas where we had already high market share. Interesting. Such as Japan, the US, South Korea, but in other regions, download in South America in particular were growing rapidly, with Brazil ranking top 5 worldwide. We also have multiple entries in the top 10 in the Asian region, and the data shows we're reaching a new segment of players. That's very interesting uh, thing to know. And I think the reason why it's a lot more accessible is because economically wise, I don't think they're like South America or like some Asian countries are not as developed, and they might not even have a Switch in their region, or they might uh not be able to afford a Switch, but they still have a phone because we're in the year 2026, and I think almost everyone has a phone, no matter how broke you are, low key, or how like developed you are. I think phones are pretty developed. I don't know about Switches, so that's actually really cool. Hey Ian, it's Owen from last night. How's your night? My day's been going well, Owen. I am reading this article and ending stream. Uh, but yeah, how are you doing, Owen? Yeah, the Eternal Flowette is all over Pokemon Home. Yeah, probably it is most likely hacked. But what is hacked anymore? Because every mob becomes perfect once it enters Pokemon Champions. Um, okay. Here's kind of my thought process on it. I'll let you know because personally speaking, if I'm going to compete in these events and if I'm spending a lot of money going to these events, whether that be Toronto regionals or I don't know, Vancouver regionals or Milwaukee regionals, even if your statement is true, I don't want to risk the potential of my whole run, my whole like my whole trip just getting DQ'd because I hacked a Pokemon in. Does that make sense? But if you don't care about that, albeit, right? Albeit, because like low key, I don't agree with the Eternal Floette and how they distributed Eternal Floettes. Low key. Like if Eternal Floette was like the worst Mega Pokemon in the game, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like, yeah, like, haha, it's funny. But it's not. It's literally one of the best. Okay. Um, it might be premature to say this, but it seems like we might see players from countries and regions that haven't been seen much before appearing and performing well in tournaments in the future. So, a question I'm very curious about, the thing I'm very curious about with what this is saying is do you think they're going to open more events in more countries and regions that have been less popular but have been getting more popular because of Pokemon Champions next year? Because then it would I'm very curious about that. Like, for example, have more tournaments in South America or have more official tournaments in like the Asian regions or anything, and just have a lot more regional events. I wonder. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. The online monthly challenge series, which was held in June, right after the smartphone release, had over 1.3 million participants. Holy mo! That was the same for Nintendo. Actually, I don't know. And I was surprised by the high level enthusiasm from the tournament scene. 1.3 million participants is something we've never seen in competitive Pokemon. I think it's always been like less than 200,000 or 100,000. And like basically 10xing that in like a tournament participant, you've, it's crazy. Yeah, the warm up challenge held in April had 720,000 participants. And the reason why this is also insane is that this is only Switch users because it's in April. And you have 720,000 participants. Again, we've never seen that before either. Hoshino, I did the math. and it seems that it's enough to fill 25 Tokyo Domes. Okay, like for context, Tokyo Dome is like the place to perform if you're like a J-pop or K-pop idol. It's just a huge dome. That's why uh they're referencing Tokyo Dome here. When you think about it, it really hits home to just how huge that number is. I'm doing good. I took your advice on the Snow Team draft, but they're great. Do you think there'll be more Pokemon released soon? Yes. I think there's supposed to be a new regulation after Worlds. So in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Second week of September or first week of September. Do you want to send me your draft? I'm actually quite curious about your draft. Hoshino, we're currently happy. Wait, could you tell us any memorable reactions you've received since the smartphone release of the version? We're incredibly happy that the game had consistently received high ratings 4.8 or above since release. Players have commented things like, I was already hooked, but I can't stop playing, and I play one hand while doing tasks, it seems. Yo, what's up, Hani? How you doing? Many people are starting to play casually in their spare time and getting hooked in the game's depth. I'm delighted to see people playing on the trade. I myself play ranked battles on the trade, and I feel like I have a better win rate. I guess like even though the name is competitive Pokemon, people can also play casually as well. I don't too many people get angry. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Hani. Sure, too many people get angry. I don't remember the name, but you there's this theorem where you only the negative comments stand out from the positive ones. There's a theorem like that. Negative comments are more memorable to you than positive comments. And I can also attest to this too. Um, I remember a lot more of my hate comments than my positive comments that I get on my channel or like through the comment section. So, yeah. Could you tell us about any special features or innovations unique to the smartphone version? The thing I was the most particular about was the battery level display on the screen. It was my idea to make that icon a charge. Dude, the charger book icon was so cute. I love the charger book icon. I wish we had that on Switch. The idea is ChargeUp is synonymous with batteries, is a common understanding that the players of the series, as well as who play the TCG, will recognize. This is a common understanding that will immediately resonate with players. Yeah. Um, I hate you, JK. You also remember that. Thank you. No, but like genuinely speaking, I think that's just human nature, though. I think that's human nature that you remember all the negative comments. That's what it is. I didn't know what it did. It's always wrong though, but it's a cool feature though. W feature. Furthermore, we struggled until the very end with UI design. UI design is really hard for mobile version. We went through numerous trials and errors to determine the optimal controls, such as whether to use a single or double tap for move selection screen. Is the intention behind the double tap when selecting a move to allow players to go back if they intentionally press the wrong move? That's part of it, but it's more about how it interacts with the operation to view the detailed description of the move. It's possible to press the detail button and then select a move, but it feels more natural to select a move and then press the detail button. Regarding the UI, how long is this? Is this end of stream? Did I get here late or yeah, I played like I played around 3 hours, I think, or 2 hours 45 minutes of battles. I'm just recording a video right now, just reading this and talking about this is an interview from the developer. So I'm reading this and talking about my thoughts, and it's just end of stream. Yeah. Okay. That's where was I? Dude, this is a long ass article. Well, I'm so not. Yo, let's go. I will say, honey, I can tell you my next days of streaming, my next week. So I want to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Um, at 7 to 8 p.m. Around 7 to 8 p.m. EST, or you can also join the Discord server, and I'll always ping there when I'm live. Um, and also next week might be a little different. I'm gonna stream Monday for sure. Wednesday I might not stream because I'm gonna stream all of Worlds on Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's literally gonna be like 20 to 30 hours that weekend. And then the next week, the next Monday I'm not streaming because I'm streaming like 20 to 30 hours. So that's like the next few weeks. Do you do viewer battles? I do sometimes. I do sometimes, but I low key haven't done it for like a month. Because I've been trying to implement this like video, a streamed video format before I do some viewer battles. Hold on, where was I at? Wait, but yeah, that's my stream schedule for the next like week and a half ish. Um, where's the UI? I just made Cleaver Tailwind T. I've been running. I'm being streamers with it. Not right now. I'm low key kind of exhausted. I want to like you see. I need to read this whole ass article. Oh my god, crayon. But like one day, I'll do viewer battle for sure. I need to bring it back. Yes, we're aware of that, and we're currently considering ways to improve it to satisfy. It's just like low key. I also battled for like 2.5 hours too. Yes, we're aware of that, and we're currently considering ways to improve to satisfy as many users as possible. We believe that there are many different areas where you can refine the UI, so please look for a W. No, but like, I think the thing is for me, I'm like exhausted from battling today. Are there any other aspects you're particularly particular about? It's not a matter of preference. I was just a little worried about capacity. Now that you mention it, I haven't thought how many. It's 2 gigs, but that's light. 2 gigs is light for a mobile game. Really? That's true for people who are used to playing large capacity smartphone games. However, not everyone in the world has a high spec device with ample storage capacity. We've always been conscious of keeping the size as small as possible in order to reach a wide audience as possible. However, keeping the memory RAM requirements low has been difficult. For example, when scouting, 10 Pokemon appear at once, or in double battles, 4 Pokemon are lined up on the field simultaneously. We determined that 4 GB or more is necessary to stably handle such processing. Aren't most phones just 4 gigs min? I'm pretty sure most phones are just 4 gigabytes minimum in terms of memory. Because the experience is comparable to the Nintendo Switch version when playing normally, I hadn't noticed the efforts that have been made to keep the system requirements down. For example, you don't hear about common issues like smartphone overheating or extremely fast battery drain, right? I thought there were a lot of complaints on this very early on. Thank you. Lowering the quality to reduce the file size would be counterproductive. This isn't really a matter of common personal preference, it's just a common sense. Oh, here it is. Here's the real part we wanted. The regulations centered around Mega Evolutions will continue beyond September. What will happen to Mega Evolutions of legendary Pokemon? Could you tell us anything about the reasons for selecting which Pokemon are added and which Pokemon aren't added? To ensure the new Pokemon don't get, to ensure new players don't get confused, be selected species with easily understandable characteristics and handling. Furthermore, since Regulation B will be used in the Pokemon World Championships, we made adjustments to maintain a balance in gameplay so that no Pokemon is overpowered. Okay, let's talk about this a little. I think that's why they didn't add Dundozo Tatsugiri. I think that's an obvious one. I think Dundozo Tatsugiri is just a weird mechanic maybe for a newer player to understand. Like a Pokemon eats another Pokemon and it's immune to Earthquake, even though it was in the trailer and like I kind of was complaining too that why Dundozo's not in the game but it's in the trailer makes a lot of sense. And I did touch upon this in the Regulation MB prediction actually before before mobile was even introduced. New Pokemon like Grim, Metagross, and Megastr. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, no Pokemon overpowered. I don't know about that. I don't agree with that statement. I think there are. Okay, here's the thing. I think there are some Pokemon that rise above the rest, obviously. But I think that's just the nature of a competitive game. I think as balanced as you want to make it, there's always going to be Pokemon that will rise above the rest. Like for example, if you even remove the top 50 Pokemon in the game, I guarantee you another Pokemon will rise to overpoweredness, basically. So I think I think it's a fair statement, but like I think it's a fair statement, but I think they should have done more in regulation and B to like knock Garchomp, Basculegion, King Gambit down. New Pokemon like Grimmsnarl, Mega Metagross, and Mega Strapper are proving its worth, aren't they? This means Xerneas is getting nerfed somehow. Geomancy lowers your special attack, and speed stat by 2 stages with the power herb. When I saw a lot of videos posted right after the regulations were updated, all claiming Mega Straptor was the strongest, I was a little worried, thinking maybe is it too strong? But thanks to the players who came up with solid countermeasures, it's now settled in a good position where it's performing while not overpowered. That's a good take right there. I think Staraptor in the beginning was marketed as like the Pokemon to build around, but now Staraptor is like a solid like oh, like it's a good secondary Mega Evolution alongside X Pokemon or Y Pokemon. And I think that's a good balance for Staraptor. It's not it's not that things are so far are things going pretty much as you expected. It's not that things are drastically different from expected. However, even in regulation MA, the Ariados okay, context Ariados won the Grand Champions Fest context Ariados won the first Grand Challenge in Ariados won the first Grand Challenge in Pokemon Champions. That's why they're mentioning Ariados. And Steelix, context, Wolfglick, Steelix, I think it was it NASC? Was it I think it was Indiana. Indiana, which was the first Pokemon Champions event. There's context why Ariados and Mega Steelix are um there's context by Ariados and Mega Steelix are listed here. The research speed and depth of analysis of top players always exceed my expectations, so I myself am very much looking forward to see what kind of environment here. I think they should add certain unevolved Pokemon and proceed to add Eviolite for Pokemon like Bisharp or Dipplin. I think if they do that and if they introduce Porygon, Porygon would be OP. I think also the point of Pokemon Champions is that you don't have any unevolved Pokemon. Continuing from the previous regulations, we have decided against adding items like the Choice Band or Choice Specs, which can somewhat be difficult for beginners to use. So, Choice Scarf isn't difficult for beginners to use, but Choice Band and Choice Specs are? I don't quite understand that take. I don't quite understand this take. On the other hand, we have allowed Life Orb to create a change from the previous environment and broaden the diversity of battles. In single battles, Mimikyu holding a Life Orb has already begun to make its presence felt. I feel like the environment is starting to shift, developing in an interesting way. In addition, items such as the Light Clay, which extends the duration of effects like Reflect and Light Screen, and Heat Rock and Damp Rock, which is extended to the duration of specific weather conditions, have also been added. What is the intention behind these additions? One defining characteristic of Regulation MA is the competition for weather effects. Items like Heat Rock were added with the intention of further enhancing this aspect of the game. Sure, but because weather wars are so prevalent, I think that the Heat Rock and like the Damp Rock don't provide that much value because the weather will just be changing constantly, turn by turn. So, like, sure, in theory, it's good, and if your opponent doesn't have weather, but I think most teams have some type of weather control on their team. Light Clay was added to compensate for the increased damage output from Life Orb W by providing an element to mitigate damage. We also believe that those new to competitive play, the strategy of sending out a Pokemon holding the Light Clay first and then using Reflector Light Screen will be easy to use. With Grimmsnarl, which was added at the same time, you can use Parting Shot to switch out with an ally using the above moves, making it easier to proceed smoothly through battles. And I think Choice Scarf is easier to use than them. But it doesn't make sense, Choice Specs. It doesn't make sense, Choice Specs hard in compare. That's what I'm saying. I think if he's also included Choice Scarf, I'd be like sure, but he didn't include Choice Scarf. Season M3 was surprisingly short, lasting only 20 days. Could you tell us the intention? We apologize for surprising all the players. Regarding the ranked battle, we generally planned for a 1 month cycle starting at the beginning of the month. However, in June, we had the PJCS 2026 on the 6th and 7th, and NAIC the following week. As I mentioned earlier, our top priority was allowing players to concentrate on participating in these tournaments, and we scheduled a smartphone release and switched to Regulation MB after the tournaments ended. As a result, the start date of Season M3 was pushed back. The irregular period was implemented to correct the discrepancy. I'm pretty sure also for context, how you qualify for Japan Nationals is through how you qualify for Japan Nationals, I'm pretty sure is through like ladder. And so I think it's important that it got pushed back so you're not playing a whole completely new regulation for like a few weeks. Actually, I think it was previous ladder, so I don't know if it matters too much. 16 new Mega Evolutions have been added, and there are now few left that haven't appeared in Pokemon Champions. To be blunt, how long do you anticipate the Mega Evolution regulation to continue? This regulation, which centers around Mega Evolution, is planned to continue after September. That's what I thought for sure. Following the conclusion of the World Championships, while we will not disclose such specific details such as which Pokemon will be added at the specific time, please look forward to the ongoing journey of the strongest battle team in each environment. Among the Mega Evolution, there are also Mega Evolved forms of legendary Pokemon. This is what I want to know, because I think, in my opinion, I'm not reading this. I think they should add the legendary format into. I think they should add the legendary format in January. If these Pokemon are usable, will legendary Pokemon be obtainable within Pokemon Champions? That's also a very fair thought. What are your thoughts on this at this time? We're currently carefully considering how to position and introduce the legendary Pokemon and Pokemon Champions. Taking into account the large number of new players who have joined through the smartphone version, we'll thoroughly explore the best approach and ensure that all players enjoy the game and be satisfied with it. PR answer. But also, I think a big problem is if these legendary Pokemon are available through the Pokemon Ranch, what you can do is you can send back these legendary Pokemon to Pokemon Home, and then you're able to transfer these legendary Pokemon into whatever game you want. I think that might be a little bit of a problem. Okay, leveraging the knowledge game. Oh, what is this Pokemon, bro? Oh, dude, Loki, I don't want to read this all. I am exhausted. Okay. Um. Looking back at the Japan Championships game division, which was held for the first time as part of the Pokemon 30th anniversary, please share your thoughts. Facing the Japan Championships just 2 months out of the Nintendo Switch release, it was a very tight schedule and put a lot of pressure on us. I'm happy that we're able to compete with it without major problems. I believe this is thanks to our hard work of our team members, as well as the enthusiasm at Pokemon Works who handled the development. First and foremost, I want to express my First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude to all the development and operation members who supported us behind the scenes. I think the biggest factor was the organizers provided all Nintendo Switch 2s for the matches and wired the LAN connection for internet connection. That is crazy. That means the quality in Japan Championships probably was crazy good because everyone is playing on Nintendo Switch 2. Oh my god. Um However, unlike Pokken Tournament, which doesn't require specific data, Pokemon Champions require each player to prepare their own battle team. To solve this, Pokemon Champions has a specific tournament mode. By entering a special code, the system reads the battle. Okay, that's the replica code, sure. Unlike, in respect. Okay, in that this is something only possible because of the scale of VGCS. If the tournament had more participants, we simply wouldn't have enough Nintendo Switch 2s. In that respect, wasn't doubling the number of participants in each category from 64 in recent years to 120 this bold decision? This was a possibility that we could have tournaments. We could have held the tournament with 64 players again this year. However, we thought that if everyone was competing to earn the right to participate in the World Championships, rather rather than everyone being a guaranteed spot, we would see serious competition. We also thought that the tournament would be more exciting that way. As a result, we saw many fantastic matches. Okay. I'm not gonna read this all. Tournament matches were great. I've taken Okay. To prevent the Pokemon Champions from ending as a boom, I think we're currently experiencing the biggest Pokemon battle boom in history. True, so true. Because it's so accessible to everyone. What kind of measures do you think will be necessary to ensure that many people continue to enjoy the game for long to come? Future proofing is very important for Pokemon Champions. To maintain this level of enthusiasm and ensure its long term success, we believe two pillars is necessary. First, creating a fresh battle environment through regular regulation updates. Very good. I agree. I think the regular regulation updates in Scarlet and Violet were really nice, and I think implementing that same feature into Pokemon Champions, I think will get players back into the game as well. We want to avoid creating periods of boredom for dedicated players, while also ensuring that it doesn't become too burdensome for the majority of players. We intend to continue the flexibility, change the environment, while also listening to everyone's voices. Second, the stable tournament management. We will continue to hold annual Japan Champions, World Champions, Monthly Champion Series, and we also want to continue to promote events like beginning champion deciding match. And we don't want to make these operations self-serving. We want to listen carefully to the voices of the community. We appreciate the fact that Pokemon Champions management team is showing such a thorough commitment to support the players. My team and I are huge Pokemon battling fans, and the entire development and operations always listens attentively to what our users have to say. We even have a video creator shouting, "I love Hoshino-san." On the other hand, we're also aware that there are so many requests for the operations team to be more proactive in sharing information, so in addition to listening to their voices, we plan to increase opportunities to share information, starting with media interviews like this one. Finally, do you have a message for players? We are incredibly grateful who have been playing Pokemon Champions. W. Hoshino. We hope you will continue to make Pokemon Champions even more exciting. Our next major event is the World Championships, which will take place August 20th to 30th. It will be held in San Fran, so it will be late night in Japan. But just like Pokemon Japan Championships, it will be live streamed. Champions from all around the world will gather to show us the highest highest level of battle. So we'll hope to watch it. And we're secretly planning various things for the next season, and we'll start immediately after Pokemon World Championships. Please hone your skills and look forward to it. I wonder if they're going to release anything about the next regulation during the Pokemon World Championships. I really hope they do. Okay, guys, that's the end of the interview. I don't know if we'll have enough stuff to talk about, but yeah, I don't know if I have enough stuff to talk about, but that's all I got. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.